BBC 97.3.
Oh.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
What's B for?
Well, yes. I don't know what B is for. I'm not bullying you, Helen. It's Chris who's bullying you. I've done nothing. I don't want any part of it. It's good, bloody good song. Isn't it a good song, that? Who does that? It's a good song, that. I'd buy that.
Heather
does it. It's a good song. Okay. Call straight to air 0870 9090 973. And because of Chris not being very well this evening, the first hour is called straight to air. Not because we're being lazy, not because we have decided that actually we've spoken about everything there is to speak about, and we have no more things to talk about. Not because of that. It's partly because of that, but also because Chris was ill yesterday. Let's go to line 7. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Umar.
How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
You know you're Asian, yeah? You know Asian Chris, yeah?
Asian Chris, yeah.
Is he not well today?
Well, he wasn't well yesterday, and he's upset because everyone in the office found his secret stash of crisps, McCoy's.
Yeah.
So he's gutted about that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't well yesterday, so he's saying he's not very well today, but...
So you didn't call straight to it for the first hour?
For the whole first hour. And the other thing is, Umar, you know that we have topics sometimes, like, 10 things that Chris can ask Mr. Lloyd, the Brooke Shields alphabet.
Yeah.
The topics. Well, Chris and I were talking
Yeah.
So waiting for that train to pass.
That was a train. I live by the train track.
You live by the train track. It gets worse and worse, your story, Umar. We have discovered that we have spoken about every possible...
topic.
I was going to say, you finished the sentence for me. That's a little bit rude, but thank you, yes.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. We have nothing left to talk about. Now this, for a talk show, puts us in a rather awkward position.
Awkward position?
Awkward position.
Oh, what are you going to do about it?
Well, we're going to do Triple M for the first hour, then at 8 o'clock we'll have a panic meeting and see what we can do. Anyway, Umar, what have you been up to today?
Nothing, I went swimming today.
Nice one.
I swam phone call.
Right.
And I was going towards... I nearly went off in the wrong direction.
Really?
Yeah,
because your mates pushed you in the wrong direction again, did they?
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of your mates. Although, part of me does. Part of me thinks your mates are cool.
Do you know what happened last time?
Go on.
I was on the skateboard, yeah?
Yeah, by the way, if anyone doesn't... Umar, can you describe yourself for any new listeners we have this evening?
Describe myself? Okay. I'm a 14-year-old Muslim boy, and I'm blind.
Okay. And you've got friends. Let's just recap what your friends have done to you so far. When you play football, they make you stand in goal.
Yeah.
They get you on a bicycle and push you down a hill, because if you hit anybody, they won't complain because...
You're blind.
Because you're blind. You've steered a boat.
Yeah.
And someone pushed you off a surfboard.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did they do to you this time?
Well, I was on the skateboard, yeah?
On a what?
I was on this skateboard.
Oh, a skateboarder.
Yeah, I was going up the hill.
Yes.
And they pushed me down the hill.
Oh God.
And you know what happened?
You hit loads of people.
I nearly knocked someone over.
Yeah, of course you did.
I nearly knocked someone.
Because you haven't got a clue where you're going.
I can't see. That's why. I nearly knocked someone over the wall, and then he hurt himself.
Well, you be careful, because I don't want you getting hurt, Umar.
Okay, guess what, Ian? There might not be no football on today.
I don't think there is any football on today. Let's find out. Advice, boy, is there any football on today?
No, no football.
Okay.
There was football yesterday, though.
Oh, there was football yesterday. There's no football today.
Today is all right. Someone raided Clive Ball yesterday.
I heard that, yes. I was at home.
They said, warning, you're getting raided.
Yeah. I don't think you're supposed to warn people when you get raided, though.
Why not?
Then they will know you get raided.
They're supposed to just come and raid you. Again, people who don't know what a raid is. I noticed Clive was unsure of what a raid is. Well, there's
And Bob.
And Bob. Well, there's a website,
Yeah.
which is, it's a slightly offensive website. I've had a little look at it, and I don't quite...
What, is it racist or what?
Well, they claim to be anti-racist, but yet the language on there would say otherwise, to be honest.
Ian?
Yes.
Do you know your MySpace, yeah?
Yes.
I went on it, yeah. Was that the song called Frank Sidebottom song on there?
That was a Frank Sidebottom song there. I think it's him doing a Smith song. I think it's Panic, isn't it, I think?
Oh, Ian.
Yes, Advice Boy.
Do you know, do you remember that clip of James O'Brien and, rapping? Do you remember that clip?
Oh, the James O'Brien rap, yeah.
Yeah, can I hear it, please?
Oh, flippin' heck, lads, I can't remember. Every time I look for that, I have great trouble finding it. It could be in Vile Bile.
I like the mushy peas.
Yes, good. Oh, look, now the hunt is on to try and find it. Look, we're all having a little,
What, you and Chris?
No, Helen's having a little look. I can never remember what it's under.
Was Asian Chris bullying Helen today?
A little bit, and I don't want any bullying in here. It's not nice.
Tell him no bullying allowed in the studio.
No, only I'm allowed to do the bullying.
Yeah.
Helen that made Agent Chris sick.
Yeah, mate. Well, hang on a second. Let's
Hello, Alex.
I can't remember what it's.
Oi.
Oh, hang on a minute. I thank you. Oh, hang on.
No, I don't think.
Here we go.
Yeah.
James O'Brien.
Did you rap him?
He will do in a second. Here we go.
J.O.B. rapper and MC.
My name is James and I'm a rapper. I beat the trash, look like a dapper. I walk the street from LBC and my taxes I pay at 40 PC. Mad, I'm bad and I ain't lying, so you better not mess with J. O'Brien. Listening to this, I hope you're not crying. Round of applause, at least I'm trying. I walk the streets for the LBC. I walk the streets for the LBC. I walk the streets for the LBC. It's straight to the O to the O to the B. I walk the streets for the LBC. I walk the streets for the LBC.
Do you want to hear all of this?
No, thanks.
No, okay. I think we get the point. Now, James O'Brien, who's on weekdays, 10 till 1.
10 to 1.
Okay, listen, lads, I've got to go.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Where's, have you got, did you, clip my mum off last night, Chris?
Certainly did not.
I mean, did you get a clip of her speaking?
Oh, yeah. It's called Mrs. Lee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bless my mum.
Good evening.
Oh, that's going to blow her mind. 3, you're on the wireless.
I like the black-eyed peas.
Yeah, I like the black-eyed peas as well. 4, you're on the wireless. Oh, blimey. Hello? Get it louder, get it louder! Listen, that's terrible, terrible quality. If someone can phone in and play that song, that's love, ladies and gentlemen. That's the film that I watched today. Listen, you've got permission to bunk off the show tonight if you want, and go to the Prince Charles cinema. Is the Prince Charles? Is the Prince of Wales? I always get confused. Prince Charles, I think, off Leicester Square, because at 8:45 they're showing a documentary about love and Arthur Lee. I watched it again today. It's brilliant. And then after this, and it's going to be quite tight. And I spoke to the guy today, and I don't quite see how it's going to work. But after this show at 10, I need to nip over there and host a question and answer with the director and the producer. And I don't know if I'm going to make it in time. But a fantastic band. And, well, if anyone bought Forever Changes today, you didn't you? No. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's Elliot in the Hersham here.
Elliot.
Hello. Listen, you were just talking to what was your first caller's name?
Umar.
Oh, yeah, indeed. You were talking to him, and you mentioned Brooke Shields' alphabet.
Oh yes. Now, what the hell is this?
I don't know. What's going on?
Because I have seen it written all over London.
No, that's why I just phoned you, because I was in High Street, Kensington the other day.
Yeah.
And it was written in big letters on a wall in High Street, Kent. And I just thought maybe you knew something about it.
No, I don't. And the thing is, I threw it out last week as a talking point, and no one called in to tell me what it was. So yes, potentially it could be some racist, violent organisation I'm promoting. I'm hoping it's like a band or a website or something. I don't know, but yeah, I've seen it about 3 or 4 times.
In different parts of London?
I saw one in Oxford Circus Tube.
Yeah.
Just written on the wall. I saw one somewhere in North London. But yeah, in different places, yeah, scattered around.
spooky.
And I have no idea. And you saw it as well, did you?
Yeah, High Street, Kensington.
Okay, well, I've not been there, so I've not seen it there. So that's another... Okay, well, that's something we can do. If we can gather a collection of sightings of Brooke Shields' alphabet, and also if anyone knows what the hell it means.
Absolutely.
Elliot, thank you very much for that. 0870 90 90 973.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, let's go to line 6. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, what's the Sarah Tancredi want to,
What? That was someone asking a question for our guest, Dr. Sarah Tancredi, but bottling out halfway through, but still not realising that she's not on tonight, she's on Monday. There are a lot of things wrong with that. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Come on. Indulge me a bit. Thank you very much. You don't get it from that. Do you know, someone sent me a copy of that song the other day, and I should have put it in Burley, because it's one of the... I'm tempted... I don't... Have I still got it? Because I'm tempted just to play the song. Oh, Chris, can you put that into my Burley? That I know it's a song, but all the bosses... well, Bob will still be in, won't he? He won't. We'll pretend it's... We've run out of things to talk about anyway, so... Oh, we can't. It's PRS... We'll play it tomorrow.
No, we won't.
We won't play it tomorrow. No, we won't. We don't play songs on this show. We don't play any songs on this show at all. We don't. We don't. I don't even know what you're talking about. Chris? What?
Why are you looking at me?
Helen?
Can we have the Bill Buckley song?
No. We don't play songs, Helen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Today, or...?
No, ever.
I'm not in tomorrow.
Never played a song. Ever. Don't... No, we don't do that on this show, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Next. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, it's alright. I won't forget.
Does this count as a PRS, Chris?
All the times I've waited.
No, she's making it up.
Well, she's not. It's by love. Yes. We don't do songs on this show. I don't know what you're talking about, love. Don't do songs. So that's gonna be in so much trouble. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
There's only one Woolwich ferry. One Woolwich ferry. There's only one Woolwich ferry.
I thought there were 2 Woolwich ferries.
That's just a chant.
Yeah, that's a chant, and that is not a song. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hi, I'm talking about the guy who said about the Sarah Tancredi thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's my mate, yeah.
Okay.
And, his earpiece fell out, and I just called him, and his earpiece fell out, so...
That's crazy. Did that really happen?
Yeah,
that is insane. That is insane, man. It just goes to show that crazy, crazy things happen. Thanks a lot for the call. 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello, my man. How's it going, my friend?
It's going very well.
Hey,
my love.
I just want to say that that guy Jake one's really good.
Okay, right. What we seem to be getting at the moment is a lot of kids phoning in saying that their mates are going to phone in or have just phoned in. Now, that's pointless, isn't it? Phone in, but don't phone in to say, "Oh yeah, my mate phoned in 5 minutes ago," or "My mate's going to phone in later." Well, that's not fun, even for me. Listen, I like the obtuse and the obscure. Even I find that dull. Let's have line 4. You're on the wireless.
Evening.
Good evening.
Did you not sing the ABCD Sesame Street song a couple of days ago on the show, on air?
The ABCD Sesame Street song?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you were.
Well, no. What? The alphabet?
Yeah.
Well, no.
You were singing it.
Well, no, we weren't.
What time do you finish?
10.
Oh, maybe it wasn't me then.
What time did you hear it?
I think it was 9, but you're confusing me now.
Yeah, I'm not confusing you. I think you're confusing you because you're 12% Muppet.
12%?
Yeah, the fact that you think that phone call had ended, so therefore you turned on the radio to find out, it shows me you're 28% Muppet. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hi, I don't know if you remember on Monday, you asked Agent Chris to put 2005 podcasts on the
I
LBC.
certainly did, and I expect he's done it, has he?
He has done one, and it's 1 hour's worth.
Christian!
What?
Explain thyself.
They're going up one at a time.
1 hour at a time, is it?
No, there's certain things that I have to remove, like live reads and ads and stuff like that.
Do that then.
I am.
What you're doing, and I ban you. This is a direct order from your boss, Creepy Gary, right? Huh? And he told me to tell you this. You are now banned from working on your ridiculous page on the LBC website because it's a waste of time and no one's interested in the rubbish, whatever it is up there. I don't even know what you put up there, pictures of Cardiff or something.
Yeah.
So you're banned from working on that and do your job, which is to put up a couple of old shows on the LBC podcast section of the website.
All right.
Thank you.
How about allowing him to do his website once he's done the podcast?
If he does the podcasts, I will let him go to his pathetic page on the website.
Sounds like a deal.
Thank you for being a grass there, Richard. Thank you for
Thanks
grassing.
a lot, Richard.
Thanks for grassing him up. Excellent stuff there. More grasses, please. Six, you're on the wireless.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's the show been the last few days?
Oh, it's a really good one. It's been good all week, actually. Yesterday's was fantastic. Tuesday's was brilliant. Monday's was all right.
Yeah, because the football in it.
Well, yeah, I know we did all right the last couple of nights with the football, actually.
Yeah.
Tonight, the problem is it turns out we've talked about everything there is to possibly talk about, so we're a little bit screwed. So we're doing.
Oh yeah, your program's on, isn't it?
Sorry.
Your program.
The LBC show, yeah, we're doing it now.
Your Beckham thing. Your Beckham.
No, it's not. What was that noise? What was that? It's like someone just goosed you.
So if I mention it, will you get the fire?
Will I get the fire? I don't even know what that means. What fire are you referring to?
Will you get fired?
If you mention it, but it's not on telly though tonight.
That's what you said.
Well, yes, what I said, because it's on May the 3rd. It's on next Thursday.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
If I mention next week, will you get fired then?
Yeah, that's right, Finn. If you mention something that's on the television, then I will get the fire, yes. So please don't mention it next week.
All right, then. So you didn't get the fire.
I don't want to get the fire. I really don't want to get the fire. Oh, he scares me. Five, you're on the wireless.
Bill, do you know how much you mean to me?
Now, this is a tough one.
We can
Because it's a song,
my tea.
but
Bill, you keep me company.
it's based on a real tune, isn't it? So we have to stop because we don't do songs.
I'll have to consult my boss about that.
Gary.
Who?
The wee fella. Gary. He's your... He is.
Don't know who you're talking about.
You need to look at the hierarchy. I've got a picture of it somewhere.
Really? Is it that one in your wallet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess what I've just seen next door?
Sexy ladies?
Rubbing that desk off.
They're what?
They're rubbing that desk off.
Okay.
Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
How you doing? I thought it was straight to air.
But it is straight to air.
Oh, is that Iain?
And it's also straight off air. That's how it works. 4, you're on the wireless.
It is straight to air. Hello.
Hello.
Just inquiring how Iain got on with the builders in the week. That's how it works.
You're on the air?
I am I?
What's going on? Yes. Turn your radio off.
Hello.
Hello, yes. This is at my mum's when we had the builders coming round, and of course, 2 builders turned up at the same time.
They did actually.
They did. One turned up, and then one turned up 5 minutes later. But I wasn't that fussed about it, because the second guy that turned up was originally supposed to come at 11 o'clock. And then I phoned him up at 11:30 and said, "Where are you?" "Oh, no, I'm not booked down to see you, mate." So I got a bit narky with him, and so he turned up at 2:30. But yes, they did turn up, and they were very polite, and they were both... the first guy that came was being very good, and he said, "Look, just so that we're playing on an even playing field, this is where I'm going to get the stuff from, this is how much it's going to cost me." So they were telling each other what they were going to do, which was quite bold, I thought.
At least you got it from recommendation as well.
Yes. What?
That's important. You've got the builders on
recommendation as well, which is important.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just out the Yellow Pages, which, although is a fine publication, I have had builders from the Yellow Pages that have been rubbish.
I know they are.
Never do that. OK, thanks very much for that. Let's line 8. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. It's me again. The one that phoned about Sarah Tancredi.
OK.
Oh yeah. Well, I was going to ask her because I thought you said that she was going to be on tonight.
Well, there's a bone of contention. Yes, I did say she was going to be on tonight because I was told by my bookings person that she was going to be on tonight. He muffed up. She's on Monday.
All right, and also I think there is football on tonight. I think Seville's playing Osasuna.
Seville playing Osasuna?
Or whatever team that is.
But they're not even real places.
Yeah, it's
they're not.
UEFA Cup.
No one watches foreign football if there's not an English playing, do they?
No, it's on ITV.
Oh well, if it's on ITV, they'll be watching it then, won't they?
LBC 97.3. Ian Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
Good evening.
OK, we're taking a call straight to air till 8 o'clock for the first hour of the show. I'll tell you why. Chris was ill yesterday. He's upset that everyone in the office found his secret stash of McCoys. There's imagine I died just then. Imagine if I died. Wouldn't that be terrifying?
Who's on the wheel to cover you?
Oh yeah, who's my Thursday night coverage? Let's have a little look. If I'd have died then, we should find them. Have you got all the numbers of the people on the wheel, Chris?
I could get it quite easily.
Okay, but let's have a look. Let's phone them up and see if I had died, if they were around to fill in for me. Hang on a second. A few weeks ago we made a oh God, look at him. Where is it? A few weeks ago we made a will. What's going on with this website? It's knackered. What? I didn't do that. Where if I die or go to the breakfast show on Radio 2, certain people inherit days of the week, a different day of the week. It's up on lbc.co.uk if you want to have a little look. This website confuses me slightly. It has to be said. Agent Chris's The Secret page. Ooh, I bet it's really brilliant. Don't
look at that. It's rubbish.
I'm not going to look at it. I bet it's rubbish. Where? Ian's wireless will. Okay, let's see who's inherited Thursday evenings. Thursdays will be hosted by Harry in Forest Hill. Can you find him?
I'll try my best.
Okay. While he's doing that, I'm going to take some more hilarious calls straight to air. Line 6, you're on the wireless. Yeah, now that's a song. That's actually a song. We don't... No. Fancy songs. Yes, line 10, you're on the wireless.
The Ian Lee Good Evening Show is brought to you by the new Super Brain Computer. It can play chess, apparently, in association with Dragon Meat Sausage.
Thank you, Dragon Meat. 7, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hey. Whoa.
I'm not sure if this is completely legal and everything, but you know that Jimmy Carr?
I'm aware of that Jimmy Carr, yes, and also hovering over the button that cuts you off.
Yeah, he used to be an avant-garde, left-wing, but radical comedian. He's just gone into the mainstream advertising business and taken...
Has he? I did not know that. But yes, he's... okay, well, thank you for that. Okay, I need to... I'll dial him up there, shall I? Let's... 90... So this is Harry in Forest Hill, who is the successor to me on a Thursday night. If I die... You've written that number in a very odd way, Chris. Why have you put the gaps where you put the gaps?
I was trying to make it more readable.
Okay. See if he's there. If he's not there, very disappointing. We have to find a new successor to the Thursday night show.
Hello?
Hello, this is Ian Lee. We're on the radio at the moment. Is Harry there, please?
Harry's here.
Can I speak to him?
Hold it. Harry?
Hello?
Harry?
Blimey. Hello, oh, God, this isn't...
Hello?
Hello, Harry?
Hello?
Hello, Harry, it's Ian Lee. You're on the radio. Yeah. Just checking, because you've inherited Thursday nights, if I die, and I nearly died then, because I sort of choked a little bit. And so we're just phoning up to see, if I had died, would you be able to carry on with the show?
Of course.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to do it a little bit louder than you're doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, can we try that? I'm going to just put a call through. We're taking calls straight... Are you listening to the show right now, Harry?
Yeah, I was.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight?
You talked about everything. And you were saying that you didn't want people to play songs.
Okay, well, Harry, you've passed that test. I'm going to put a call through to you. Let's see how you handle this. Line 6, you're through to Harry.
Ian, you've been on my mind, ooh, and Harry, you're on my mind too.
Harry, we can't allow songs.
Yep.
I hope you think
So what do I do, Harry?
something to...
Yeah, we go. Oh, you could have got in there a little bit quicker. 5 more seconds of that, we'd have had to pay money. Right, I'll do one more. 4, you're through to Harry.
Hello, Harry, it's Michael Winner.
Hi.
Are you over 25?
Maybe.
Have you got up to 4 years no claims bonus?
Maybe.
You could qualify for Fat Pig car insurance.
Cool.
Yeah, right, okay. Harry, thanks very much for that. Okay. Let's just hope that even if I do die or I get a job doing the Radio 2 Breakfast Show, I can come back Thursday nights. Because that ain't going to do LBC no good whatsoever, is it? Flippin' heck. Line 8, you're on the wireless.
No good whatsoever, is it?
Hello? Flippin' heck. Oh, no! That was a raid, Chris. It's from Tom in Harrow. Tom in Harrow, whose number ends 398, raided us. So jot that down, so we've got that on record. 5, you're on the wireless.
The air ambulance is on its way.
Strange intonation. 7, you're on the wireless.
Breaking news, Ian.
Yes.
There's a big fire on Oxford Street, and they've closed the whole street. I don't think anyone's going to be able to get to Primark tonight.
OK, well, thanks for that warning. 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, one of the biggest issues is the serious misuse of...
Disused tissues.
Is the correct answer.
Yes! Get in there!
Flippin' heck, how's old Agent Chris today?
Well, let's ask him. Chris, how old are you? What did you say?
Has he got the scripts today?
Oh, has he got the script?
Scripts.
Oh, you can't say that on the radio.
Sorry.
Let's pretend you said script. Chris, have you got the scripts?
Has he got the script?
Have you got the scripts today?
I think I've left the scripts downstairs.
Oh,
yes. Yes. Well, thank you for that, tissue dude. Let's go to 5 on the wireless.
Sarah, I'm sorry you couldn't make it today. Hopefully you make it on Monday. Michael here anyway. I'll see you later.
Fair play. If anyone who watches Prison Break, you might have got what that was about. If you didn't watch it, you have no chance. Even if you watched it, you ain't got that much chance of working it out. Because that was a very poor impression. But I dig what's going on there. 3, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello, Ian, old boy.
It's everyone's favourite northern talk radio presenter, except he keeps getting the sack from all his jobs, James H. Shreve.
Oh, thanks for that lovely build-up, lovely courteous.
Yeah, just so that all the kids know who you are.
Yes, well, I'm not around very much at the moment, but I was sort of thinking of maybe I could have the Thursday slot.
Well, Harry in Forest Hill was Bobbins, wasn't he?
He really was, and, Thursday's good for me because I finish on the bins early.
Okay, well, we'll put you on the reserve list, but I'm afraid Harry's poor performance, there wasn't enough to get him taken off of the will.
Well, what about a bit of professional courtesy for your fellow, although be it out of work?
What do you mean?
Very talented broadcast.
What, is professional courtesy what I think it is?
It was whatever you want it to be.
I certainly don't want it to be what's in my head right now. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Okay, that was too slow. 1, you're on the wireless. Okay, well, we may have peaked.
Dragon meets Ian Lee. Kusha.
Okay, yeah. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Yes.
What's the letter D for, mate?
B is for banana.
Well done.
I don't know any songs about that, though. Even if I did know a song, I certainly wouldn't be singing it or playing it now. That would just be outrageous. 6, you're on the wireless.
Hello, I'm listening to you on my mobile phone. I'm standing in Bishopsgate. There goes the bus going past. And can I just say, it's a woman walked past with the most fantastically perfect...
Yeah, okie dokie, yes. Well, that's nice to know. Good we're getting updates on that. 9, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello there.
This might be a few weeks late, but have you seen the film 300?
No.
No.
Doesn't, do you know, people have told me it's brilliant and I should go see, doesn't appeal to me in the slightest.
Why not?
Looks rubbish.
Oh, the ending was, but the actual film was alright.
I'm looking forward to seeing 28 Weeks Later.
What the heck's that?
It's a film about, like, a virus in London.
Oh.
Have you not seen 28 Days Later?
No.
It's the sequel to that.
Oh, are you going to watch Spider-Man 3?
Nope.
Why not?
Because it looks rubbish. Spider-Man 2 was rubbish, Spider-Man 1 was rubbish, and Spider-Man 3 is going to be more rubbish.
Fine.
It's going to be rubbish cubed.
What are you looking forward to? Apart from 28 Weeks Later.
28 Weeks Later. Nothing. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing Way of the Dragon on Saturday night and Fist of Fury on Sunday night.
Fine.
Don't get mardy just because I'm not looking forward to seeing a rubbish film about Spider-Man.
I'm not getting Marty. I'm just, no. Anyway. What about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oi!
That looks fun, doesn't it?
Oi! I remember that the first time it came around.
What one? What?
What? Oi? What one? An oi?
Oi?
What?
Oi?
What one?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Exactly, I saw it the first time.
Was it good?
No, it was Bobbins.
Oh, right, because I thought it was crap, I don't know.
Okay, well, thanks for that film review there.
All right, bye.
Bye. Was that Paul Ross? Was that Paulie Rossi? I think Paulie Rossi. Did they ever do that? You know, they always say, you have the poster of the films. Fantastic. A triumph. Jonathan Ross. And if he doesn't say anything, Paul Ross. Well, supposing Paul Ross in that film's cack. What a load of cack. What a load of cack. Paulie Rossi. Did they do that? They should. Film advertisers should be more honest. Paulie Rossi didn't like it. I ain't going to go and see it. 5, you're on the wireless.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, Ian.
Okay, yes. Now, we normally do this for a whole... I've got a really itchy eye. What does that mean? We normally do this for a whole 3 hours on Sunday, and generally it works better than this. Let's take one more before the travel. Let's have 5, you're on the wireless.
Breaking traffic news. There's a black bin bag on Camden Road. Avoid the area.
Okay, fantastic. Well, let's see how professional... This doesn't mean anything if you're on the DAB regions. You're going to hear a trailer for James O'Brien about him having some questions or something. But if you're listening in London, let's see how quick on the button Amanda Redman is. Let's find out. Amanda, let's listen to your travel report and see if you've noted what's been mentioned in the show so far.
Well, I'm actually going to start off to the west of town, Ian, where the big problem is with a fire closing Oxford Street to eastbound traffic at Regent Street. That's if you're heading towards Centre Point, whilst westbound the closure's in force at Charing Cross Road. That's going towards Oxford Circus, but Tottenham Court Road and Oxford Circus tubes are unaffected by...
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Well, can we say... if you just coming back from the regions on the DAB, Amanda did it. She mentioned the black bin liner in Camden. So well done, you. We're taking calls straight to air for the first hour. Chris wasn't well yesterday. He says. I still don't quite understand his story. Maybe we'll investigate that later on if we get really desperate. But we've run out. We've talked about everything there is to talk about on this show. So after 8 o'clock. We'll go back to the more traditional method of you phoning up, speaking to Chris, and he'll call you back, and just hope that maybe we can generate... I bet whatever you call in to talk about, we'll have spoken about at some point in the past. Until then, let's onwards and upwards. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm very well. You're right.
Yeah, I've done something really gross tonight that I've never done before in my life, but I quite liked it.
Already I'm very, very uncomfortable.
Why?
Go on.
Oh, it ain't that gross.
Oh, okay.
But you might think it's gross. I went to a well-known hamburger chain yesterday and I got a portion of fries.
Oh, yeah?
And that was yesterday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I forgot to eat them.
Oh.
And I only just discovered them half an hour ago.
And you ate them?
Yeah, not
Genius.
bad, cold.
They're all right, aren't they? I've not left them that long, but I've left them a few hours and gone back, and they're fine.
And you know what? I even put ketchup on them.
I wouldn't be so cocky with the burgers. I wouldn't...
No, I wouldn't do a burger, but the fries are all right.
Well, that's not that gross.
No, that ain't, is it?
Do you know what I've had? Shall I tell you all I've had for dinner today? All I've had to eat today?
Go on then.
Well, I'll tell you. Don't have to guess. I had 2 pieces of cold pizza for breakfast.
I like cold pizza.
I love cold pizza. This is my healthy eating day.
Yeah.
2 pieces of cold pizza. For lunch, 2 pieces of cold garlic bread.
Oh, that's even better.
For my dinner, I had a bowl of muesli. And for tea, two packets of McCoys. That's what I've eaten today.
McCoys?
2 packets
Did you have
of
the
them.
crinkled ones?
Yes, I did, and they're bloody
They're nice. When they go on over your tongue, they sort of saturate the flavour, don't they?
Oh, they saturate with flavour, yes.
Can I ask you a personal question?
You certainly can.
Have you ever sheared a sheep?
I've ever shared a sheep?
Sheared a sheep.
Sheared a sheep. Do you know, I've got a vague recollection of doing that, but I can't think when I would have done it. I have a memory. Maybe this is someone else's memory in my head. I have a memory of holding a sheep and going at it with clippers. Now, when would I have done that? I have no idea. But I think I may have sheared a sheep, but I don't remember it.
And do you remember where you started?
Well, I sort of remember... OK, I don't know if I've ever done this, right? But I have in my head the memory of holding a sheep around the head, right? And sort of going... working up towards the head from the top of the back up towards the head.
Was this back in your alcohol days?
It must have been because I'm sure I've done it, but I cannot for the life of me. I mean,
you sure you weren't giving one of your ex-girlfriends a haircut?
Possibly. Do you know? I probably did it on Rise or something like that. It's one of the crazy sort of stunts we were. But I may not have done it, so I don't know.
Oh, all right. I'm just doing a bit of research. That's all.
What on which LBC presenters have sheared a sheep?
Yeah.
Who else have you asked?
Well, Ferrari was on the radio this morning, and he claims he's the only radio presenter to shear a sheep. But I told him that Clive Bull has sheared a sheep.
Has Clive Bull sheared a sheep?
He sheared a sheep. He had a shear sheep special one night.
Okay, well that would make sense.
So it's like he's not the only presenter who sheared a sheep.
No, he's not. But the thing about Nick Ferrari, he says what everyone else is thinking.
That's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know he's called Nick Ferris.
No, he doesn't know. He thinks that after James O'Brien does 10 minutes of the show, LBC shuts down.
That's right.
And that's it. Which, in many ways, it does. Anyway, I've got to go.
All right, take care.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Good lad. 5, you're on the wireless. Right, that's a song. We don't do songs. It's a speech-based radio show, for God's sakes. Yes, line 9.
Hola! How are you, old man?
Very, very well.
Good. I'm very glad that you are.
Good.
Can you do me a favour?
Yeah, of course. What? What?
Can you put a message out?
Like a shout-out?
Yeah, sort of like a Mexican shout-out.
Oh, let's do a Mexican shout-out.
Can you put a shout-out to John Ram and say that he's already 25 minutes late?
Okay, well, this is what radio presenters do.
Yeah, I like it.
You've just done it. That's what they say. You've just done it. When kids used to phone up Swap Shop, can you say that to me, Mum? You've just done it. Yeah, but I'm not Noel Edmonds. You are. She didn't want it from me. She wants it from you, Noel. She wants Noel Edmonds to say hello. Not me. I say hello to her every flipping day. Noel Edmonds has never said hello to my mum. 10, you're on the wireless.
Hi, Ian.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Have you dyed your hair?
No.
No?
No.
I thought I saw you the other day in the morning, so it probably wasn't you. You're wearing a suit with spiky black hair.
Where and when?
Barbican, I can't remember what day it was, on Goswell Road.
In the morning?
Yes.
No. I was at the Barbican in a suit a few evenings ago.
Oh, really?
But not in the morning.
No, it wasn't you then.
Okay.
Well, I smiled and he didn't smile back at me.
Oh, well, I would have smiled to you because you sound like a hot lady. 6, you're on the wireless.
Call Ian Lee.
That's a song. 5, you're on the wireless. Okay, well, I don't know where that was. He was listening in some kind of echo chamber. 8, you're on the wireless.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello there.
Yes.
I speak to Ian Lee.
You're speaking to him, you're on the radio.
Oh, hi, Ian Lee.
Hello there.
Just want to say bagels, caboose, fish and roll mops.
Okay, well, thank you very much. That's a list of foods. 4, you're on the wireless.
I'm sorry about playing the music earlier, Ian.
Oh.
I know it's against all the rules.
We don't play music.
Never do it again.
Good, don't.
Honestly, I promise you.
Thank you. I'm glad. I hope you stick to that because it would really get us in an awful lot of trouble.
I'm sorry.
Good lad. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. 2, you're on the... yeah. 2, you're on the wireless.
Genghis Cook, the last of the Mohicans.
I kind of love that, I think. More of your calls after this.
Galliard Holmes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So, last few minutes... I like that. That's brilliant. Thank you for that, Chris. Last few minutes of calls going straight to air. Then we'll go back to a more traditional style of phone-in show. Obviously without music. And without topics, because we've used all of the topics up. Here comes the bin man. Hey, man, how you doing? Good, yeah, I'm very well, thank you very much. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hello. I was wondering if you have double glazing at all.
Yes, I do, thank you.
Oh, you do? But listen, don't hang up. I'm basically...
Oh, I hung up. 4, you're on the wireless.
Hello there.
Hello.
Mate, I want to hear that LBC tune, the Jungle-ish one, mate.
The what?
You know the jungle tune, the LBC.
Oh, what, James O'Brien rapping?
Yeah.
We've played it already.
Yeah, no, but can you play it on the full, mate? Because the lyrics is tight, mate. The lyrics are tight.
The lyrics are tight, and James O'Brien himself is very tight. Yeah. 5, you're on the wireless.
Frank was a cop on the beat in downtown OVC land. There was a hostage situation going down at the plant, so we decided to check it out. You'll never kill me, Frank. Yeah, well, Mr. Bad Guy.
He said Frank.
Uh-oh. I'm invincible through my immortality potion. I'm gonna play a tape of John going at you so your head explodes. No!
Okay, not a clue what's going there. For a second I thought 2 swears had slipped through. But on second thought, one of them was Frank, and one of them was something else. So that's good. 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, don't worry, there's no raid going on this time.
Oh, okay.
It's raid-free. I just got warning, I've just seen a pig, so I'm going to need to go to the toilet soon.
Okay, well, don't let us hold you back. 5, you're on the wireless.
Yo, rude boy, play that tune now. The James Bryan tune now. Play the tune now.
I don't understand what you're saying, sir. He's the guy that phones up, and I think is rude to me, generally, but then puts the phone down and doesn't have any debate or conversation. And I don't understand what he says most of the time, so, that's all right. Let's have this one. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
I see Iain and Agent Chris are in the studio again. Yeah, what do you think they're up to? Wrestling, probably.
Well, if we get really desperate, we'll have a wrestle later on, 'cause it's 2-2, isn't it?
I'm not feeling up for it.
Well, actually, I can't get to, I mustn't get too scratchy. 3, you're on the wireless.
I lick a bit of sponge in every team.
Fantastic. Let's take one more call, straight to air. And that's you, line 3, you're on the wireless.
Yes, what about the dinosaurs, Mr. Lee? You haven't talked about them, have you now?
I'm going to take one more. I'm going to take you, line 2, you're on the wireless.
Now this is a story all about how my life got
We're being raided.
upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a...
Oh, it's a song! Oh, thank you, Chris, for the reminder. Yes, we don't do songs. Let's take one more. 6, you're on the wireless.
We're still on the weekday show, 7 till 10, from January the 8th. We'll still have bits where we take calls straight to air, but it won't be a formatted... You know, we might have a little 5-minute run of it or something.
That sounds so pompous.
It's the 30 minutes where we do this.
Oh, okay. I'll just do sort of every now and again, so we'll have to be on our guard.
On your guard, on your toes. And after a month or so, you know, we're going to be experimenting and, you know...
Did I say that?
We're going to have there's lots of different things.
Turns out I'm full of it.
One of them is...
Thank you for that. OK, back to the more traditional method now. 0870 9090 973. We'll call you back.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I've got a mouthful of sausage.
Either Ursula Edison had a pig named Porky. This pig named Porky loved pie. He loved eats up pie, pumpkin pie, pineapple pie, eats up pie, minced tarts. And Peter Ursula Patterson's big Porky loved pie for breakfast, pie for lunch, pie in the afternoon, and pie before he went to bed. Peter Ursula Patterson's big Porky ate so much pie that you know what he did? He popped.
So there really is a fire in Oxford Street. I thought that guy was, winding me up. The one night I need to drive to Leicester Square in double quick hurry time. There's a fire. Oh dear. Well, if anyone is around there and can tell me, am I going to get to Leicester Square in under 25 minutes from LBC? Where are we? Bramley Road? Where's Bramley? Latimer Road Tube. I'm driving though, so the tube is... It's just a pointer as to where I am. 0870 90 90 973. Now, we start the show with nothing... I mean, even that we've spoken before about, can I get to somewhere in a certain amount of time because I'm in a bit of a rush? When I had to go to get the Eurostar to Paris. It was all a rush on a Thursday night or Friday night, I think it was. So we've talked about that. We've run out of topics to talk about. We have nothing new to talk about. Which, for a phone-in based speech radio show, is a bit of a blow, really. So if you think you've got something to talk about that we haven't talked about before, 0870 90 90 973. We can just have a little chitty-chatty, but we kind of do that all the time, so that's nothing new. I'm just kind of looking for something original, and we haven't got anything. We've done it all before. Chris, have you not managed to think of anything original for us to talk about?
I'm totally out. Stuff.
Helen, you haven't got anything, have you?
Nuclear physics?
We did that one. That's the thing. Every time one of us comes up with an idea, everyone goes, oh, we did that one.
Space?
Did it.
Russian literature?
We did that one. We did the Russian literature special. I don't... We'll plough on. We'll see. We could all wear hoodies. Nick!
How are you?
I'm panicking a little bit.
I'm panicking. Yeah, look, we've got a few hours to sort of bring it back.
Well, we've got 2 hours to bring it back, and then we've also got another 6-7 months of... Where are we? April? 7 months of my contract, which, if we can't think of anything new to talk about in the next 7 months, it's going to be pretty dull listening.
Do you know what I can't believe, right? There's a black dustbin bag in the middle of Camden. I haven't seen it yet, right? Yeah. But surely, and that's what I rang you up about, I just thought of that, okay?
Yeah.
Why is it that no one can stop, pull over, get the black dustbin bag, put it on the pavement, and drive on?
Yeah. Because it could be toxic.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you don't think of these things, Nick, and that's because you're a fool. Of course, it could be one of them...
I'm taking risks, am I?
You don't want to take risks like that. It's not your duty or your position to take a risk. You don't want to go home all toxic.
You just drive around it, didn't you?
I don't think that's an option. I think it's one hell of a bin bag that's,
It must be a big bin bag.
A big bin bag.
Big, I can't say it. Big bin, I can't say it.
What?
Big bin bag.
Big bin bag?
Big bag.
Yeah. Well, it must be.
Crisps. I rang you up about crisps.
Oh, yeah.
You want to talk about black dustbin bags? Chris, what's your favourite flavour?
Were you talking to me or Chris?
I want to talk to him, don't I?
Well, but you just said Chris.
Crisps.
You're missing out the P when you say crisps. You're saying Chris.
Christopus.
Well, you're saying Christopus. Well, hang on, we shouldn't be saying that. You're saying it now. You're thinking of it. But when you're saying crisps in a relaxed state, you're just saying Chris.
Crisps.
Chris.
Does crisps sound like crisps?
My favourite crisps are you've got your.
I really hope you're going to say what I think you're going to say. Go on.
Well.
No, I'm not going to say it there. Go on.
I have two favourites.
Go on then.
Your bog standard cheese and onion. Can't go wrong with a nice cheese and onion.
Yeah, but I make you press on, don't I? I sit next to someone who's to eat cheese and onion crisps at about 8:30 in the morning. I mean, it's just not good, is it?
It's not good. But the Thai sweet chilli ones.
Right. I didn't think you were going to say that, see?
Well, what did you think I was going to say?
Well, I thought you were going to say, like, the fillet beef ones, or like, the chicken ones.
No, I've never liked chicken crisps.
Oh.
They're really bland.
That's going to go against what I rang you up for.
Oh, well, look... I really like...
I was waiting for you to turn around and say a meat product, and then I was going to say to you, but how can you have a meat-based crisp for a vegetarian?
Right, well...
They don't... throw it out of the water now, isn't it?
It's blown you out of the water. Be with you in a second, Barry.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's blown you out of the water, but...
Barry?
Yeah, also...
Barry's following me. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, but, Barry, you following Nick?
Well, it's never been proved. The police couldn't get it to stick.
I'll tell you something, it did stick.
Yes, right, steady on now. But meat-flavoured crisps don't have any meat in.
Yeah, but they must have, it's beef.
Well, they don't... No, they're beef-flavoured.
No. It says, when you see it doesn't say beef flavour crisps. It says...
It does. If you... beef flavour crisps...
It says roast chicken crisps.
Yeah, but they're roast chicken flavour.
No, it doesn't say roast chicken flavour, does it? When you look at the packet, it says roast chicken.
Yeah, but when you look at the ingredients, it doesn't say roast chicken. It says
Who looks at the small print?
Well, vegetarians do, if they're being careful. It doesn't have any meat in it.
I think what they do is just scrape a bit off the feathers and wipe it on the potatoes. It's not, strictly speaking, the meat. It's just...
The feathers don't taste the chicken, though, do they?
The what?
Feathers don't taste the chicken.
Well, I don't know. I've never tried them. I've tried the crisps, yes, but never the feathers, you know.
I don't think they do. It's all done with chemicals and flavourings.
You're telling me, then, that you can get a few chemicals and stick them together and get them to taste like chicken, or get them to taste like beef?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you that, Barry. You've got some nonsense about feathers being scraped on a potato.
It's like chicken dandruff.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's a flavour. Have you not heard of the flavour factories, Nick?
No, I haven't. Is it? No.
Well, there are. I'm not too familiar with these, but I know that there are these massive factories.
Yeah.
Barry.
Yes.
Shut up.
Oh.
And all they do. There's a book about it. I can't. Is it? It's not Fast Food Nation. I don't know. There's a book about it anyway. And all they do is they make flavours.
That's it. There's one factory.
Yeah, Barry. Just leave it.
Sorry.
I'm doing this bit.
I'm I can't believe him.
Who?
Oh, you! He's trying to explain to us what's going on, and you're giving it your 2 pennies worth.
Yeah.
Oh, well, as far as I remember, but 5 minutes ago you didn't have a subject. I phoned in to help.
This is the subject.
Yes, and I'm contributing to that conversation. There was a chicken factory near me.
Chicken
Hello?
factory?
Yes, where they'd done this stuff, and the smell, it was absolutely foul.
By the way,
How about the roast beef factory?
Yeah, that was beef.
Prawn cocktail. Okay, then. Prawn cocktail flavour, then. Okay? Where do they get the prawns from, then?
They don't get prawns. It's not. It's all made with chemicals, Nick. You're naive.
If you're allergic, okay, no, let me ask. If you was allergic to prawns, right, would you be allergic to prawn cocktail crisps?
No, because there's no prawn in prawn cocktail crisps.
Yes.
I disagree there.
Well, disagree, but you're wrong, and we've talked about this before. Barry.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it gone?
Yes, I've cut him off for being a muppet.
I was phoning about a subject that you may like to introduce.
Well, your show at the Hen and Chickens?
Not my show at the Hen and Very Real Chicken, not chicken flavour.
How are the tickets going for that? Disappointing again, is it?
Well, let me tell you, they're going very, very well. Verinda said he's coming. Missy is coming.
All right.
Verinda impersonator's coming.
Okay. Loyalist is going.
Loyalist is going.
So that's 4.
Don't know. Andrew Lloyd Webber said he'd come.
That's 5, but one of them's a lie.
Robert De Niro.
It's getting embarrassing.
Keith Barron offered duty free.
Oh, they were stuck in Spain forever, weren't they? Anyway, it's
Charles Dickens.
Right, Barry, he's embarrassing now.
Not coming.
Not coming, he's dead.
No, that's it. No, yes.
Right,
now,
you called in about some...
Okay.
So,
that's it.
let's
Good.
What
now,
it is you
Yes.
called
now,
in about
yes,
over
here we go.
You.
And that's
Now,
it. Now,
go.
here we go. Right, yeah.
Yes.
Right, now, I phoned in about... Did you see the other day, Gordon Brown? He committed a faux pas and he went to school and he had his trouser leg caught in his sock. Do you remember?
No, I did not spot that one.
Well, I thought we could introduce a conversation about going out with something unwittingly either on your trousers or something like that. Because when we was on holiday in Sidmouth a couple of years ago, I was on the beach and I must have gone half an hour...
Does this story get interesting at any point?
With one of my jewels hanging out of my trunks.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, not... Well...
no, I don't want to say it, because my jewels on your lips wouldn't be very...
Okay, you said too much, so... right.
Yeah, and it's something that's easy done. I'm not being rude. I don't want to be too graphic.
No, but I think we have done already. So, and did no one noticed?
Well, Margaret did when she dropped a bit of her 99. And
you think this is...
A dog come round...
Right, Barry, I think we're sort of... I don't think that's a suitable topic for conversation.
No, it doesn't have to involve vegetable.
No.
But if anyone has, I don't know, maybe tucked their pants into their shirts.
Well, I'm gonna veto that one, Barry.
I don't like it. Oh, well, forget it then. You muddle through, yeah. It was a good show. Bye-bye.
Oh, dear. It's the travel news now with Amanda.
Still big problems at the moment.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
0870 90 90 973. It's going to be a slow one tonight. We've got nothing to talk about. We've used up every topic, talking point, subject, whatever you want to call it. They've all gone. Midge is in the Middlesbrough.
Good evening. Iain.
Good evening, Midge.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, bless Barry. He's a walking, talking version of Mr. Bean.
He's a walking, talking, stupid old man who would do better to leave us alone.
Oh, no, don't say that. It
No.
lightens up the programme.
Yes.
You've got nothing to talk about. I can't believe it.
Of course, Clive, I've got something for your viewers, right? If they ever been, like, in bed with a girl, right, and, like, having, like, sex, but, like, friendly sex, right, and then their girlfriend, who doesn't exist, has come in, right, and caught them, and you're going, but, darling, it's just friendly sex, it doesn't mean anything, right?
No.
And then your girlfriend, right, you get home, and she's put all your clothes, like, in a bag, right, but she doesn't exist because I made her up, right, because I've not got a girlfriend, and it was just, like, friendly sex, right, no kissing or anything. Has that ever happened to any of your viewers? I was wondering if you could make it into a talking point, Clive.
Iain, I've got a topic.
Oh, go on, then.
Oh, good topic.
Good topic.
Yeah.
I give you much good topic, sir.
Yes, good topic.
I give you much good topic, sir. You want good topic, sir? Much good topic. Beautiful ladies, sir. Much good topic. Strong hashish. Much good topic, sir. This way, sir. I give you much good topic. Only many, many rupees, sir. 7 rupees, 100 rupees, sir. I give you much good topic, sir. Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't please.
That happened to me in a market in India. A guy was promising me hashish, beautiful ladies, and much good topic.
And did you get enough of it?
I had a little bit of everything.
Ah, good.
No, I didn't. What am I saying? No. Slap wrist. No, I didn't. No.
Oh, you got to, you got to live, live as they say.
I don't know what they say because you could not get the words out of your mouth.
No, I know. It's you.
So, Midge, you have much good topic for me.
Yes.
Is this much good topic involving me being able to get to Leicester Square tonight in under 25 minutes?
Well, you can do I don't know.
No.
Can you? There's a big fire.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I've got to be in Leicester Square at about 25 past 10. I finished the show at 10. I ain't never gonna make it. Now there's a fire in Oxford Street. I'm stuffed.
Well, is it important to get there?
It is important. I'm doing a question and answer thing for some guys that have made a film about Arthur Lee and love.
All right.
And I said I'd go and host the question and answer thing, but I don't
I've
think
never heard of that. What is it?
Oh, it's a brilliant 60s band. Go out tomorrow, Midge. Take £7. Can you spare £7?
I think so.
Go and buy a copy of Forever Changes on CD.
What is it? Forever Changes?
Forever Changes by Love. It'd be about £7 now. It will blow your... I don't know what music you're into. I don't care what music you're into. That album will blow your mind.
Well, I'll give it a go.
It's just the most beautiful album ever.
Yeah. Well, I'll certainly try it.
Well, you do try it. Don't brush me off with false promises, Midge. I don't want you to say you're going to try it and then you go and have friendly sex with a girl. I want you to actually try it.
Yeah, I will. But, I'm not going to do things like when you said you're going to have, what's her name, on the show and not having her and then...
Whoa, hang on a minute. Whoa, you're talking about Dr. Tancredi from Prison Break. I was told, in good faith, she will be on the show this evening. Now, Chris then says...
It's not going to be another Charlotte Church thing, is it?
No, it's not. He's not called back. Charlotte Church's cousin Paul ain't called back, not since he got busted. I bet he's cacking himself.
Yeah,
Sarah Tancredi from Prison Break will be on the show Monday at 7 o'clock.
Fingers crossed, touchwood.
Well, no, not fingers crossed. She'll be on. We booked her. She's coming on.
Okay.
Fingers crossed she brings some DVD box sets with her. That's what we keep our fingers crossed for.
All right.
Fingers crossed she may want to go to like a strip club later on, in which case I will certainly take her. There, I would take her there. Midge, I believe you called up about an hour ago saying you had a topic for us.
Yeah. You know, they discovered this new planet.
Oh, Other Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, Ian,
Yes,
if in this new planet, if like, you know, like in a parallel universe sort of thing,
Yeah.
and, you know, what would you be doing? Like, for instance, and by the way, Ian,
Yes, Midge.
you're my favourite LBC presenter, my friend. Did you know that? Anyway,
Why have you, what do you want? Is it at the end of this phone call you can ask me for money or something? Why have you just slipped that in there?
You always make me laugh.
Yeah, I don't think it's me. I think, do you know what I think makes you laugh? The fact that you're mental makes you laugh, Midge.
No, it doesn't.
It's an involuntary. No, you're not. No, it's only friendly sex. I wasn't kissing her.
No.
Yes, Midge.
Oh, I got in trouble, you know, so that's why I moved up to Middlesbrough now.
You got in trouble with your fictional girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't know.
Have you split up with her?
You know, woman.
I know woman. Yes. I know woman.
There is a difference between being flirtatious and lusting after somebody.
You were kissing another woman, Midge.
No, this is some different
Oh, this is something different.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had this new girl coming to work, and
It was only friendly sex. You weren't kissing her.
No.
So you've split up with your fictional girlfriend.
No, well, that's the funniest thing. Women are so funny, aren't they?
Well,
1 minute they're, you know...
sexy. Next minute they're munters.
Next minute they're even sexier.
Yeah. Right.
I think that's the best part of it. But anyway, so I was thinking you could be a beefed-up wrestler. You know, in this
for you?
No, for you.
Hang on a second, Midge. Tarek, what do you want to say?
Yeah. Midge is lying, man.
What?
You phoned up Adrian the other day, right?
Adrian Allen?
Yeah.
It's on at 1 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
Yeah, and he goes, Adrian, you're my favourite presenter, man.
He said what?
What?
Yeah.
Midge told Adrian Allen he was his favourite presenter?
Yeah. And Adrian said, get out of here.
Oh, no.
Midge?
No, Ian Lee's my favourite presenter.
Midge?
That's why he's covering his tracks, you know what I mean?
Midge, you've got a chance to be honest now, and I will respect you. I will respect you for being honest.
Well, you never respect me anyway.
If you're honest with me now, I will respect you. Did you tell Adrian Allen that he was your favourite presenter?
Adrian who?
Midge, this is your one chance, okay? If you don't do this now, I'm going to always look on you with suspicion. Midge,
Oh, no.
did you tell Adrian Allen he was your favourite presenter?
Well, do you know what? You know, since I've discovered...
That's a yes. That's a yes.
I've always... I don't know, you know your show, Ian?
Midge, the question doesn't warrant all of this nonsense. It warrants a yes or a no.
Yes or a no, man.
He's in between your show and Aidan Allen's
Okay,
show.
Midge,
And Aidan
did you...
Allen,
Midge...
He deals with...
Oh, flipping it.
different
Midge,
things.
Midge,
Yes.
did you tell him that he was your favourite presenter, yes or no?
You know what? In a parallel...
Yes, he did.
You'd be a beefed-up wrestler. And Chris
Midge!
Could have his own radio show.
Answer the question.
Something along that line.
Yes or no? Stop fantasising about me being a beefed-up wrestler, whatever that means.
Did you?
Yes
I'm surprised you didn't go and watch that WWE.
Yes or no? Did you tell... Midge, did you say to Adrian Allen, Adrian, you are my favourite presenter, yes or no?
You know... With him, you can't really go to sleep at night. You know, some of the talk.
Yes or no, Midge?
I don't know, because, you know, I think...
Midge! Yes!
Clive Ball and Adrian Allen are like three musketeers. And,
we're not French.
Chris...
Midge!
Are you not friends?
Midge, yes or no?
And Chris is the...
No, shut up.
Companion.
He's D'Artagnan, yes. Yeah, his nose goes red if there's trouble. Yes or no? Did you say to Adrian Allen that he was your favourite presenter?
He's a really good presenter.
Midge, you've got one more chance. If you don't answer this question, now, I'm going to cut you off. Right? Yes or no? And if you don't answer this, I'm cutting you off. If you tell me the truth, tell me the truth, I will respect you a whole lot more.
Okay.
Midge,
that is a good topic, I think.
Did you tell Adrian Allen he was your favourite presenter?
It's really hard to distinguish between...
Thank you very much. Tarek, thanks for being a grass. I appreciate it, mate.
All right, mate, I'm a grass.
Good lad, there we go. I'm not... Midge, I don't mind if he said that, but I couldn't stand all that pussyfooting around. Now, there's a strange phrase, isn't it? Pussyfooting. I guess it means, like, being gentle. Does it mean, like, just tiptoeing around? I suppose... My cat's very heavy on her feet, though. She jumps off the bed, there's a big thud. What's Helen doing?
Pussyfooting.
That's not it. That's like boogieing. That's like how my granddad used to dance. He's doing a Lloydie special. Irene!
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. Be with you in a bit, Vinny.
I just wonder, has anybody ever had a freebie that turned out not to be a freebie?
Oh. Like, for example?
We had a form sent to us from BT Broadband, can I say that?
Oh, well, you can say it, yes.
There's a form saying, did we want to upgrade to 8 MB? And we ignored it.
8 MB, yes.
Yeah, because we get by on 2.
You get high on 2.
But then we had a chat.
There's not much difference anyway.
A chap phoned up.
Shut up, Vinny.
Because of our loyalty, we could be upgraded for free.
Mama, let me upgrade you.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's not free because we found out that our contract's been extended for another year.
Yeah, you have to tell them that you want to cancel it.
Yep.
We told them, but they said no because you've said.
Yeah.
They're called Watchdog.
Every time you change, your contract gets renewed. We've been with them for 2 years.
Vinny's got a good point. You could call that fit lady on Watchdog.
Yeah.
And see if she can help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a sort of a bit of an underhand thing to do, I
Okay, well, I'm sure it's legitimate and above board because...
That happened to me as well.
Yeah, right, but BT are an excellent company and we...
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
I had no qualms with them. We were pleased with them.
Well...
But it was just that
yes.
the way this came about, so it wasn't free because you were stuck with a contract for another 12 months.
Well, it's good contract, though, with BT, isn't it? You don't want to change. You don't want to change.
No.
Then what are you complaining about, then?
I'm complaining because I thought it was underhand.
There's no such thing as a free phone. Everyone...
Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't been able to get on the internet since the 21st of April.
Well, there we go. That's,
Should get home choice.
Right, okay, right. Vinny, we'll have to come back to you after the news now.
Okay.
Oh, he's crying. Oh, I broke his poor, sad little heart.
See? It's happened again. LBC 97.3.
Good evening.
Good evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
We run out of topic. We have no thing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Can you count up to 40 in a different language?
Up to 14?
40.
No.
30?
No.
10?
Yes.
1.
Ek do ti cha panche sadat no das.
I can do it longer.
What, slower?
I can do more.
Go on then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's 30.
Which makes me anxious.
Can you count up to 100?
Up to about 40.
Okay, well, count to 40.
Start again.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. I lost it, that's it.
Start again.
No, I can't. I memorised it.
Well, yes, that's the memory, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do it in any other languages?
I can count up to about 5 in French.
5? Do you mean 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll get lost after that.
Okay, Inichi. That's it.
What's that? Is that Japanese?
Which makes me
Yeah.
anxious.
Time's unbearably so, I'd imagine.
Can you do Japanese?
I used to be able to do Japanese. I used to be able to write Japanese.
Really?
Yeah, I knew 25 of the Japanese letters.
They like have hundreds or something.
No, well, they haven't. They've got, I need more than that. The Japanese letters have, I think it's like 45 or 55. But then they use 50,000 of the Chinese letters.
50,000? So how do you learn the alphabet?
Well, that's it. You can't. But the thing is, so the Japanese use 50,000 of the Chinese letters. The Chinese have about 75,000 characters.
So when you get teached at school in China, you probably going to learn your alphabet by the time you're 15 or something.
Well, I don't...
All of which makes me anxious.
I bet at times unbearably so. Yes, when you're teased as a Chinese lad, you can't learn the alphabet. What? But seriously, it's something like 75,000.
Well,
But
they probably only need to learn about 30 of them.
Yeah, about 30,000. But I did.
Which makes me
Yeah, I bet at times unbearably so. But I did learn. I think I learned about 35 of the Japanese characters, and I used to be able to write a few words in Japanese because they're all they're all tone. They're all sort of sounds. It's oh God, I can't remember it.
Can you say hello in Japanese?
Oh, I used to be able to. Yeah, but at times unbearably so. Doors. Oh, I can't remember any of it. Doors or yoroshiku means something. Hajimasite. I don't know. I know if you put ka at the end of a sentence, it becomes a question.
Can you say hello in 5 different languages?
I can say watch in Japanese.
No.
Yeah.
I want to learn Portuguese.
You can say watch in Portuguese?
I want to learn Portuguese.
Why?
It's the best language in the world.
I'm gonna. Do you know what's your name again, young lady?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Verinda.
Verinda, that's it. Yeah, I bet at times unbearably so. I'm going to start learning Japanese again. So I went on a course, one of those courses, where you go, like, Monday evenings for, like, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I went to,
in England?
Yeah, it was in England, yeah. 'Cause it was just off Oxford Street, in one of those language colleges that people always hand in flyers about.
Oh, those expensive ones.
No, it wasn't that expensive. It was like 200 quid or something, or 150 quid.
For how long?
For, like, 10 lessons. Or maybe 10 or 20 lessons, something like that. And that was like that was like beginner's course. Then you could go up to do the median, then you could go up to the advanced.
Yeah.
But I wish I kind of stopped doing it. I should have carried on doing it.
All of which makes me anxious.
I bet at times unbearably so.
So have you been to Japan?
Yeah.
And they say that's the future.
It is like the future. Tokyo is like the future. It's like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Whereas Kyoto is like the past.
So did they have flying cars and hoverboards and...
They didn't have flying cars, but they did have hoverboards.
What? Proper hoverboards?
They had proper hoverboards in Japan. The buildings are really tall like Blade Runner, and they've all got adverts and pop videos playing on the side of buildings. They have, like, these tiny, little phones that you fit on your finger. It's like a ring. Like, you wear it like a ring and it's a phone. They had hoverboards. They had all this stuff.
Toilets that clean itself.
They got toilets that clean itself. Can you believe that? Those guys is crazy over there.
Not only the toilet, but
it does. It does. It shoots up a jet of water, and then it shoots up a jet of warm air to dry it. And if you're lucky, it shoots up a little brush as well.
But have you ever felt it?
Or shooting each other. Now, how are we supposed to describe that?
Oh, come on in.
What?
Have you ever felt that? But there's been a lot of other toilet. It's not been noted.
Ever what?
Hello?
Yes?
Have you been to the toilet in Japan and got that water?
Yeah, I was there for a week. I had to go a couple of times, yes.
How does it feel like? I don't want to know.
How does it feel like?
Which makes me anxious.
At times unbearably so. It doesn't feel like good.
You should go there with Agent Chris.
No, I don't want to.
Which makes me anxious.
At times unbearably so. It's very expensive over there. It is brilliant. I want to go back again, and maybe I'll go back later in the year. But I want to go back... No, I might go next year, because I want to go back and be able to speak some Japanese this time.
But surely something like PlayStation 3 is cheaper than down here.
Yeah, much cheaper.
So you just said it's really expensive down there.
Well, PlayStations are cheaper, but everything else... I mean, like the cost of hotels, the cost of food, the cost of clothes, everything is really expensive over there.
Yeah.
More expensive than London, by a long way.
All of which makes me anxious.
Yes, we know.
If you go to a restaurant, you're a vegetarian, it's quite hard.
It is hard, and the thing is, when we were over there, we had a Japanese guide who, in the daytime, would be able to point out food. But most of the menus are written in Japanese. There's hardly anything written in English. Hardly any of the menus are written in English. So when we went out in the evening without our Japanese guide, I had to have cheese and tomato pizza all the time because the only word I could recognise was margarita.
So, but that's what you have normally anyway, isn't it?
It is what I have normally, yes. Well, Vinny, I could carry on talking to you for seconds more, but I'm going to stop.
Yeah, what happened to Andy Crane? I miss it.
Oh, should we reminisce about Andy Crane for a bit?
Yeah.
He does the news on Channel M now, on the Sky, the Manchester channel with Frank Sidebottom.
Yeah.
And every now and then, in Frank's telly show, they'll have a bit in the middle, and this is absolutely true, and I've seen it, and it's fantastic, where he says, right, we're going to go over now live to Andy Crane in 3D. And it's Andy Crane in 3D, and you put 3D glasses on, and Andy Crane's on a table, just going like that, waving his arms around. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I was listening to Steve Allen, yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, what's the point of him?
Yeah. Okay, well, Vinny, thanks for calling.
At times unbearably so.
Well done. They've both gone. Okay. It's a thought I often have, but there you go. Oh, dear. I want to go to Japan now. Anyway, Saskia.
Yak I samse ung chat bat gao sap. That's 1 to 10 in Cantonese.
It's Cantonese. Okay, there we go. That's nice.
Midge spoke to Clive Bull last night and told him that he was his favourite.
Shut up, did he?
He did.
Did he really?
Yes, he really did.
Unbelievable. What a little tart.
Exactly. Not that I'm a snitch or anything.
No, we've had 3 people grassing up other people this evening, and I like that. That's what makes my listeners so good, is they're not ashamed to grass someone up.
I'm not ashamed.
Okay, well, thank you for the information, Saskia.
I can see the fire in Oxford Street out my window.
Oh, really? Am I going to have trouble getting to Leicester Square?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. You can't see that far. You can't see into the future. You can just see the fire.
Exactly. I can just see smoke.
Oh, man alive. The one night I need to get to Leicester Square in a real hurry.
Just don't go down Oxford Street.
But the thing is, everyone won't be going down Oxford Street. They'll all be going around Oxford Street.
You could go under.
Ground?
Under.
Ground?
Under.
Ground?
You could get the tube and go under.
Oh, underground. Yeah, I could, but I've got the car. I might have to. Do you know what? I'm going to see how it goes, and I'm quite prepared to bail out the car and
So you're not going to see the film?
Go underground.
You're just going to go for the question?
Yeah. I've seen the film. I've got the film on DVD.
Okay.
So I watched it today. It made me.
What kind of questions do you think they're going to be? Have you been practicing?
It made me cry.
Oh.
Well, I'll have a little... We've only got about 20, 25 minutes, right? And I spoke to the director very briefly today for the first time. And so I'll have a little chat to him about why he did it and all of that. And then hopefully there'll be, enough freaks in the audience. I don't know. I've never hosted a question and answer thing at a film before. I've been in the audience for them.
Yeah.
And it's always a little bit awkward for a bit where no one wants to say anything. And it's all a little bit stilted because everyone's embarrassed to put their hands up and ask any questions. I know I've always been too embarrassed to do that. But hopefully there'll be enough freaks that will... the film will be starting in 2 minutes' time. Wow. So we'll see how it goes. It should be all right.
I hope you have lots of fun.
Thank you, Saskia.
Okay, bye.
Good evening. Barnsworth.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Barnsworth.
Hi, you alright?
I'm hungry.
Oh, dear. I just had a pizza.
I had Domino's last night. I'm eating quite healthy, right? And last night I thought, I've been eating quite healthy. I went to the gym yesterday. I'm going to the gym Friday. I'm going to go nuts. So I had a large Vegorama, potato wedges and garlic bread, right? And you have to get the 3 of them because it's cheaper. If I didn't get the garlic bread, right, from Domino's, it'd be about 18, 19 quid. If you get the garlic bread, it's 16 quid because it's all part of a meal deal.
That's good.
It's good. So I had that, and I had it so late and then went straight to bed that when I woke up this morning, I wasn't hungry. I didn't need any breakfast because I still had pizza in my gut.
Oh, it's really bad for you doing that. It can make you ill.
Who cares? What a way to go, huh? What a way to go with the delicious Vegorama.
Yeah. Mum and Dad have gone away to Dublin, so I've just been eating rubbish.
So you've been eating rubbish and having parties. Have you put a party up on MySpace?
I'm not that.
Loads of hoodies have come round with crack.
I'm not that silly.
No.
No.
I don't believe that actually happened with that girl. That's a lie.
That's like something that you'd see in a film, isn't it?
It's a lie. Basically, the party got out of hand, so she said, oh, yeah, I don't know who they were. I put it on MySpace. Well, you didn't. You're just a silly girl. That's,
Did her parents get arrested and tried to sue her for criminal damage or something?
Her pirates did what?
Her parents? Didn't they get her arrested?
It's all made up by the Daily Mail. That's all it is. It's that nonsense from that stupid newspaper.
Yeah, young people out of control.
Barnsworth, so I've got to go to the travel. Can you come back in a second?
Yeah.
Well, that's a treat for everyone involved, isn't it? Travel news now. Here's Amanda.
Still big problem.
Oh, we had. Did I send you that blog? There was a blog Oh, where is it? My eyes have gone funny. Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, there's the blog, Chris. You may need to do a little bit of, doobie what's it with that. Ange!
Come sta?
Yes.
Você é grande no rádio.
I've good mind to give you a bloody good slap.
Você quer conversar português comigo?
Oh, you're speaking dans la português.
Isso, português do Brasil, não de Portugal, mas do Brasil.
Brazilian Portuguese as opposed to Portugal Portuguese.
Português no mundo.
Well, what do they speak in Portugal then?
Português de Portugal.
So they speak Portuguese de Portugal, but you're speaking Brazilian de Portuguese. Portuguese de Brazilian.
Brasileiro é mais fácil.
Brazilian de mais fácil.
Mais fácil, isso.
Mais fácil.
More simple.
More simple. Well, why? I'm surprised that Verinda, being a young lady that she is, wanted to learn
Vini.
Portuguese.
Eu gosto do Vini.
The ghost of Vinny.
Vini é viadinho.
Right.
Vini é grande viadinho.
Yes. He could be saying anything. I have not got a clue.
No, I'm just repeating the things you say about him.
Oh, okay, fine. I see. So,
mas eu quero falar para você, Iain Lee, você é o grande apresentador no rádio.
Yeah.
No LBC, a maior conversação de Londres.
Peter, understanding any of that?
Not a word.
Well, Ange, thank you for the Portuguese.
Sem problemas, amigo. Para a próxima vez, tá?
Yes, okay. What the... He was a nice lad, wasn't he?
Very nice.
Anyway, Peter, what can I do for you?
You said about the internet collapsing.
Yeah.
It can't.
I bet it can.
It can't.
Why?
It's been designed against that, isn't it?
It's what?
It was developed to survive a multi-location nuclear attack, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
How?
Didn't you know that's like fundamental design, and then it was taken over by universities, and then it come out into the commercial domain.
But if there was a nuclear attack, the internet will go down.
No.
I guarantee, if there's a nuclear bomb, the internet will go down.
How many servers are you going to hit with one bomb?
If there's a nuclear bomb in England, right?
Yeah.
The internet is going down.
Where are you going to hit? Every major town? Every small...
Yes.
That's a pretty big attack, isn't it?
Well, it's war. It's nuclear war. They're not going to mess around.
Hold on. What about America? Are you going to hit them at the same time, and Russia at the same time?
It's the Russians. It's the Russians that are doing it.
Yep. Yeah. Theoretically.
Yes.
Right. There's computers all over the planet. What about Japan? You hit them too. Everywhere it's connected.
But there must be one central switch that if you turn that off, it's off. I've turned the internet switch off.
How can it be
I've turned
switch?
I've turned the bloody internet switch at the internet. Quick, turn it back on. Turn it back on. Let's go and pretend it wasn't us.
Maybe one server may go down, but maybe even you might be able to hit hundreds, but you couldn't hit everyone. There's too many.
Peter, anyway, I wasn't talking about a nuclear bomb. I was talking about like an online bomb.
Even on a virus?
No, I'm speaking about something even stronger than a virus. It's called
Trojan.
No, it's not. It's better than Trojan. It's called an online bomb.
Online bomb. Well, how many places are you going to hit?
I'm going to hit you. I know what I'm talking about, right? You can build an online bomb that will blow. There's got to be a switch for the internet somewhere.
LBC 97.3.
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Good evening.
Free Willy.
Now then.
Good evening.
Yes, okay. He gets in early, that Adrian Allen, doesn't he? What time's he on? 1 o'clock? He's out there now. Prepping the show. I can't believe it. Maybe we should do that. I mean, we have our rehearsals for this show, as you know, but beyond that, anyway, got nothing to talk about this evening. It turns out that when Chris and I were trying to come up with some stuff for the show, we've spoken about everything. Got nothing left to talk about. Chris has gone downstairs to make a cup of tea, by the way, so Betty and Luca, I can see you're calling in, but can you call in a few minutes? Put the phones down, because Chris is downstairs making a nice cup of tea, and he may be some time. Who's been on there the longest out of these two Muppets? Well, Tam has, so I'm going to go to Gavin first. Gavin.
Good evening.
Good evening, Gavin.
How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm cold. I'm nervous that I'm not going to get to Leicester Square by 10:30 this evening.
What about one of them piddly little rickshaw things?
Oh, they're rubbish.
Yeah.
They're absolutely rubbish, and they're driven by just really smug gets.
Well, the only people, they look like Yetis, the people on there.
Oh.
They're very hairy.
I drive a rickshaw and I'm really cool because... No, you're not. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're always riding double... They go double-breast on the street, so you can't overtake them. Awful...
Let's talk about that's so important.
Oh, they're awful things. And what's romantic about sitting in one of them going through Soho of all places? if I'm in Soho, I want to get out of Soho as quickly as I can.
Yes, those old needles flying around.
I tell you what would be good though is if I got in there like say Leicester Square, right, and it says, right, where do you want to go? Muswell Hill. What? Yeah, can you take me to Muswell Hill? I would pay top dollar to have him ride me to Muswell Hill. Oh, what have I said?
Or come down to my neck of the woods.
But down to Camberley?
Well, Windlesham, yeah.
Yeah.
Be down there.
Can you take me to my mum's in Slough, please? Yeah, it'd be good if there was a law that once you're in the back of one of those rickshaws, they had to take you where you wanted to go.
Yeah, and faster. Come on, move it, man.
Do you get a whip? Are you allowed to take your own whip? Move it!
I'll have a word with Mr. Livingston.
Anyway, Gavin, what can I do for you?
I was just wondering about this nuclear attack.
Yes, right, yes, that's imminent.
What on earth are you going to be doing on the internet?
Right.
That's the last thing you're going to be doing, isn't it?
Well, there'll be some geeks. Well, if there was a nuclear attack, say Sheffield was nuclear bombed, right? But London was fine. I only say Sheffield because I think it's Sheffield. Do you ever watch Threads?
No.
Oh, it was a film in the mid-'80s about a nuclear attack. Absolutely terrifying. And it was Sheffield, I think, that got bombed. Now, if Sheffield got bombed and they didn't bomb London, I would probably go on the internet just to see what had happened to the eBay price. No, to see what was going on.
Get some cheap property.
Get some cheap, nuclear-tainted property. But there's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Someone sent me an email saying that the new Die Hard film is about the internet being blown up or something.
Well, that's going to be fun, isn't it?
Oh, I bet it'd be good. I like a bit of Die Hard.
Watching a screen for 3 hours.
Yes, yeah, loading error.
Yeah.
Syntax
error. Great, isn't it?
Hang on. I'll reach over to that. I'm a bit warm now. Gavin, anything else, my friend?
Oh, no, that was fine. I was just, chewing the fat with you.
Good lad.
Yes, anyway, speak to you soon.
Take care. Thank you very much. I'm going to just... Betty?
Yeah?
I'm going to just get Chris to call you back in a little bit, maybe, but we're a bit busy, but I might need to call back. Right, we'll call you back in a little bit, love.
Okay.
Put your phone down.
Yeah.
There we go. Hang on a second. Yes, line 9, you're on the wireless.
Oh, is it straight to Triple M?
What?
Is this straight to the wireless?
Well, no, but Chris is downstairs making a cup of tea. I can mark you for callback if you want.
Oh, no, that's fine. I just wanted to know, Ian, I'm going to New York next week. I wondered if you wanted anything.
I'm all right, cheers.
Nothing at all? Big Apple?
I'm fine, thanks.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, bye.
There we go. Nice fella, isn't it? Tam. What? Is someone sicking up?
It's just my little annoying crybaby sister.
Well, how old is she?
She's 5.
Well, hang on a minute. What do you mean annoying? Because she's a crybaby, she's 5.
No, but she cries for no reason.
Why isn't she in bed?
That's what I'm trying to put her to bed, but she just starts crying sporadically.
Well, you're on the why are you on the radio? You should be... Are you in charge of her?
No, I'm not in charge of her as such, just... Well, yes, I am, but,
Well, then you should stop talking to me and go and put her to bed.
I am putting her to bed, but she needs to go in the quiet room for a bit and quieten down.
The quiet room?
Yeah.
Well, you guys are you like a weird cult or something?
No.
Not you, Chris. I was talking to Tam. Talking to Creepy Tam.
Actually, you need to...
I've marked Betty for callback, Chris.
None of this naughty step business.
You got a quiet room?
2 suggestions.
What's in the quiet room?
You've got some bean bags, you've got a punch bag.
What?
You've got some Feel Happy videos.
Feel Happy videos?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that your idea of a Feel Happy video is not the same as my Feel Happy video collection.
Let's not go into that.
No.
No,
And are your parents hippies?
Well, my father used to be a communist from Chile.
Right.
And my auntie was, a rebel in Paraguay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
That's crazy. My dad used to work at BBC. That's nowhere near as crazy as...
My grandfather fought in the Spanish Civil War.
All right, stop rubbing it in. You've got a cool family. Come on.
What can you do? Two things. Barry, what an absolute comic genius. that Malta extract where he goes, I'm in Malta. There's a slight time delay.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
Yeah, can you play that again? It's really funny.
He was in Malta, though.
Yeah, but was that real?
He was actually in Malta.
And he rang into LBC.
He was actually in Malta. I swear on my mother's life.
God, he's a fat old geezer, isn't
He's a silly old sausage. I'm hot now, so I've got my jacket on
he?
and put the heating up.
That Louise from Burnsley, whatever she is.
Burnsley, yes, Burnsworth.
Got a very cute voice, that girl.
Yes, everyone says that because you're all perverts.
Well, I could say that because...
Yes. Is there a point to this call? Because we've got someone who's intriguingly called Taxi Girl coming up next.
Yes, there's a very good point.
Okay, we'll be in a second, Taxi Girl.
Okay. A series, I'm not sure on what channel it is, called Man vs. Beast. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have.
Have you watched all the series? Which was your favourite episode?
I've not seen it. I'm just aware of it.
Okay, well, there's a really good one.
They tried to make one of those over here. It's American, is it?
Basically, they just have...
It's American, is it?
Like a really fast animal against, like, a world-class sprint.
They tried to make it over here and they got banned for making it.
Safety.
No, because they just said it was cruel and stuff.
Oh, cruel? Well, they did get a gazelle to race Justin Gatlin.
Yeah.
And the gazelle won.
Yeah.
But then Justin Gatlin said he'd do a rematch against a giraffe or something.
Yeah.
And then they got the speed eating champion to have a eating contest against the giant grizzly bear. And the giant grizzly bear won after he ate 40 hot dogs. Sarah! Have you finished kicking that punch bag?
This guy's freaking me out, man.
Oh god. Bye.
Excellent. That ended exactly how I imagined it would. Taxi Girl! Taxi Girl? Oh, this... Taxi Girl! Where's she gone? Taxi Girl?
Taxi!
Oi! They saw me as well. He's gone now. That's very, very nice, Helen. Thank you for that. It's John.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, John.
Hello, mate. What happened to you last night? I thought you were going to stay with us till 1.
Well, I was. The plan was to, but then Clive turned up at the last minute. He got a little bit, he said, actually, Ian, I'm here. I've made the effort to get back. I appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna start at 10 if that's all right. And it's his show, and of course that was absolutely fine. But the offer, John...
Mustn't step on any toes, must you?
Don't want to step on any toes. The offer is always there. If Clive wants to bunk off one night to watch football, I'm here.
Good boy. Right, you know that chap who was talking about the internet being put down by a atomic bomb going off?
Yes.
I just visited, it's worth a visit, Kelwood and Hatch in Essex. It's one of those Cold War shelters for the government.
Oh, yes.
They've got what they call a Faraday cage in the...
Caroline Faraday's in a cage. I'd pay top dollar to see that. I would pay top money to see her dancing in one of them.
Look it up on the internet. It's probably too complicated to go into now, especially for trying to get hold of Taxi Girl.
Now, we've done all the topics that there are to be done. We have done Faraday cages before on this show.
Oh, have you? I must have missed that one.
Well, I can't remember what it is, though.
It's a sort of, it's just like a wire cage, and if you sit inside it, it's something when they let off a nuclear bomb, even a small one, one of the first things that happens is some sort of electromagnetic pulse or something that destroys all electrical equipment.
Right, but if you're in a Faraday cage...
If it's inside the cage, it's protected. So all these old shelters, when you look where they've cut the walls away so you can see inside,
yes.
and you look like it looks like the concrete, the wire reinforcement you have in concrete.
Yes.
But it don't look like there's enough of it because you only need enough just to make this sort of
cage,
just like a bird cage sort of thing. You know?
For Caroline Faraday.
So I'll tell you what, if they let the bomb off, put your computer inside the bird cage and it'll be all right.
John, you do what? If I get the 4-minute warning, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find that bird cage and I'm going to stick my Commodore 64 in there. Sometimes you just wonder what's the point of carrying it. Travel news now with Amanda.
Well, still big problems, my friend.
Please, good evening.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah! Taxi Girl's back.
Hello, Ian.
Where the hell did you go?
I don't know, just went quiet and...
What wasn't... You put the phone down.
I didn't, I promise.
I think you put the phone down.
I didn't.
Oh, I think I know.
Did I?
Hey, what's your...
I just had a topic for you.
Oh,
you might have discussed it already, but...
We probably have, but go on.
Relatively new listener.
We've done all the topics there are to talk about.
Ah, well, maybe you can revisit this one then. Own that trail or Shaven Haven?
Oh, God blimey, governor! We have to handle this very, very delicately, as you would expect.
Yes.
I have never... I don't know... Chris, Chris, you're a producer, and I need you now. You've already muffed up the live read with Chanel and possibly got us in trouble with a very big sponsor, LBC, who I think is actually fantastic.
Thanks for minding.
How do I handle this one?
I don't know.
They're both nice.
Ask Betty.
Betty?
Yes.
Oh, no.
How should I handle this one?
I don't know. You said you wanted different topics.
Well, own that trail or shaven?
I don't understand what she's talking about.
I'm not 100% sure I understand. I think she's talking about downstairs.
Downstairs?
Yes.
Well, where the bin man comes?
My bin man doesn't.
Or is she being rude? You sound stupid to me.
Right, Taxi Girl, we'll end that there. I think we've got all the mileage out of that we can. She did sound stupid, Betty, didn't she?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you said you wanted the topics, different topics.
Yes,
tonight.
please. I would...
Well,
I was...
I'm always under the impression...
Yes.
...that May Day was a bank holiday.
Oh, right.
Which is May the 1st.
Right, yeah.
Well, it's not on the calendar.
No.
And I know it's May Day we always had a bank holiday.
Yes.
And then there's always a bank holiday on my birthday.
Right.
Which is the 28th. And it's always on my birthday, the bank holiday, 31st of May.
Right, what?
Yeah.
There's so many dates thrown at me there. What?
Yeah, there's always one on May Day.
Yeah.
Well, there isn't this year. I've looked at all the calendars.
There's 2 bank holidays in May this year.
Yeah, no, there isn't.
There is.
Because the 30th is on Monday.
Yeah. The 30th.
And Monday is usually the bank holiday.
Yeah. Bank holidays always... You only ever get bank holidays on a Monday. Isn't there I haven't got my diary, but isn't there a bank holiday on the 6th?
On the 6th?
The 6th.
Is there?
Is there? We can look at... how do I get the diary up? Is there a diary on here, Chris? Calendar, there we go. May. Oh, the 7th. I think there's one on the 7th, isn't there?
Oh, the 7th.
And then one on the 28th.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So they always have... Isn't May Day the first Monday...
In May?
In May, yeah. So that's the 7th.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because the 30th is Monday.
What? Hang on.
The 30th of this month is Monday.
30th is Monday, but if you go to the next Monday, which is the 7th... I think that's a bank holiday.
Oh.
And then there's on the 28th.
No, not the 28th, because that's Sunday.
No, it's Monday.
Monday, that's my birthday.
It's on Monday, the 28th.
Yeah, that's it, my birthday.
Yeah, what?
That's my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
I'll be 85.
All right, I know you're dropping a hint. You ain't getting a card from me.
No, but you might say happy birthday.
I might do. Or I might not.
Oh, dear, haven't you had some funny people tonight?
We've had some fruitcakes on tonight, Betty.
Oh, honestly.
Yes.
And, of course, I wait and listen. I think, I mustn't phone now, news will be on. Mustn't phone now, the weather will be on.
No, the weather. Do you know, I've just had an email.
Not the weather, the...
Travel.
Travel.
I've just had an email from Heriberto, who says he's in Mexico.
Yeah?
Listening to us in Mexico, of all places. Can you imagine that?
It's not that stupid Sarah, is it?
What?
That's Sarah, you know, the American one.
No, it's Heriberto.
Oh.
In Mexico. I don't know where you got Sarah from, because I didn't say anything.
Oh, that one that's American that rings on everybody's programme.
Jeez. No, it's Heriberto in Mexico.
What, you're Helen?
No. It's the person's name is Heriberto.
Oh, Heriberto.
In Mexico.
What, ringing up?
Well, on the email.
Oh, on the email.
It's 1:15 in the afternoon, or 1:20 in the afternoon in Mexico.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be? Oh, that's fantastic. What I'm trying to say is, isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
How small the world is now.
Yes.
Wouldn't want to walk it though, would you?
Well, I don't understand all this about the internet because I haven't got the internet.
No, it's grossly overrated.
Oh. Has your mum got it?
She had it.
Yeah.
And then she didn't use it, so we took it away.
Yeah, well, you see, I wouldn't use it.
No. She didn't, this is my mum, hang on a second.
Good evening.
There we go.
Hello.
Yeah, she's not there.
Oh.
But, she's not all there. But that's a recording of her, so that, you know.
Oh, and have you decided, have they, anyone decided, about, extension? Have you heard yet?
Oh, no, we had the builders came round on Tuesday, and then we're just waiting for the quotes to come
you're
in.
Waiting for the quotes.
So that'll probably take a couple of weeks or so for that.
That's right, for the nice man.
The nice man.
Yeah.
Betty, listen, I've got to go.
Yeah, well, have a nice weekend.
Well, it's only Thursday.
Thursday.
I'm back tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Course.
See you later, Betty.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Isn't she delightful? Mandy.
Hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello.
Hello there.
I was just,
The bin man.
Your last caller, not your last caller, the guy that was talking about the quiet room.
Oh, yeah, Tam and the quiet room where his naughty sister gets sent.
Yeah, well, I've got a quiet room as well.
For kids?
No, it's for adults, actually.
Oh, really?
It's called the quiet room because
yeah.
the stereo's in there. And it's usually so loud, you've got no choice but to be quiet because no one can hear you over the music.
Really? So it should be a music room?
Well, yeah, but it's sort of got christened and it's staged, you know.
I'm thinking of converting the spare room, because I've got all these all these old computer games and stuff, and I've got it set up in the living room. I've got one of them set up in the living room, but they've just got big black bags and boxes full of, old, Commodore 64s and BBCs and Spectrum stuff. I'm thinking of converting the spare room to, a retro games museum.
Oh, do it.
And then just every time I want to play some old games, just go in there, turn on the little portable that I've had since I was about 15 years old, plug in a Spectrum.
Portable what?
Television.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean portable? That's what you call it, portable. Do they not say that anymore for a TV? It's like portable. Chris, you're shaking your head. Do you not know what a portable is?
No, I don't think so.
Helen, you know what a portable is. It's a telly, isn't it?
Little telly.
Little telly. God,
well, they call them 15-inch now, don't they?
This isn't even. This isn't
plasma.
This isn't even. This is probably probably 12 inches or something, if that.
Oh God!
Steady on. But it's a portable. You're telling me that people. If I say how old are you, Mandy?
Oh, old enough to remember what a portable is, but I've forgotten because you don't hear it.
I don't suppose you do, actually. That's freaked me out a bit. But yeah, so I think I'm going to convert the spare room into a retro game museum and just get some... this is it, man. I'm going to get some shelves built on the wall and just to have games up there. And if I just go in there, take the Commodore 64 off, whack it on a table, plug it into the portable telly. Bob's your uncle, play a little bit of sensible soccer or something. I don't know.
Well, we've got the 360 in our quiet room as well.
This quiet room sounds ridiculous.
It's great. The sofa in there, and the telly, and the Xbox, and the stereo, and the computer, and all sorts.
All right, well, Mandy, thank you very much for a little insight into your life.
Oh, thank you.
There we go. Oh, thank you. Dion.
Hello, Ian.
Do it to me, Dion.
Yeah, I feel better today.
Good lad.
Yeah, I stayed in bed all day yesterday.
I haven't done that for a long time. Isn't that fantastic?
I didn't want to because I had things to do, but I've done them all today.
You're a good lad. Well, that's the thing, we should all be allowed to have a day in bed.
Washed a week's worth of clothes.
Oh, good lad.
Week and shaved my beard off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
And I had to do it with a razor because my clippers, I don't know where they are.
When you say a razor, do you mean a razor like a cutthroat razor or like...
No, Mac 3.
Mac 3. Oh, this is the best a man can get, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't shave the moustache off though because it went blunt.
Well, you need to if you've got a beard, if ever I have a beard, I always trim it with nail clippers first.
I can't find my nail clippers.
Well, you can't shave...
The cleaners have come in, I don't know where anything is.
You can't shave a beard, like a full beard, with just like a wet shave.
Took me about 4 hours. I had to do it in 3 shifts.
Yeah, I bet you did.
You know, because my face was starting to hurt.
Yes, it gets a bit raw.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Well, but it's good. It's good though. It's nice. I like it when I've had a beard and I have a bit of a shave, and it looks all smart.
The moustache will come off at the weekend.
Yeah.
I'll get some blades when I go back.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Yeah.
But you should be packing some blades, shouldn't you?
Pardon?
Yeah. So, Dion, what can I do for you?
Yeah, the internet.
Yes.
The only way you'll knock it out is by knocking the satellite out.
Oh, because it's run on the satellite, isn't it? The internet.
Yeah, I think there's only one satellite, but people buy into it.
Yeah.
But you couldn't hit it with a missile.
No.
You'd have to do it like the bloke that was on about before, electromagnetic force.
Yeah, like an electromagnetic anomaly.
Yeah. Whether you can do it from Earth, I don't know. I know the Americans can do it from in space.
They can do it from in space, I guess. But there's not one big switch, like a light switch that controls the whole internet. That's like under someone's stairs or something.
I don't know. I don't know who really owns a satellite.
Oh.
I mean, I don't use the internet anymore. I did when it first came out.
Yeah.
Well, not when it first came out.
No. In
late 80s.
Well, Dion, thanks for that.
All right then, mate.
Good lad.
Which? LBC 97.3. Iain Lee's Good Evening. Call 0870 90 90 973.
So Heriberto is listening in Mexico. So is Diana Villarreal. Hang on a minute, that's a football team, isn't it? Maybe I'm being wound up there. Maybe that's her real name. Maybe her name is Villarreal. She says to me she's listening from Mexico City, and I believe her because she's got an accent over the E in Mexico, and I don't know how you do that when you type an email, but she's obviously done that before. So we've got 2 people potentially listening in Mexico. Andrew.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Andrew.
How are you?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just worried I'm not going to get to Leicester Square tonight.
Why?
Because there's a big fire in Oxford Street.
Run.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, good idea.
You did the other night. You're fit. You know? Okay.
Anyway, Andrew.
Yeah, you know Midge?
Yes.
He's a funny man. But I've got a theory about how you can get rid of him.
What? Why would I want to get rid of him?
No, I know that, but if you ever get bored with him...
Okay.
If you ever get bored with him...
Yeah.
He laughs so much when you do that impression of him.
Yeah.
If you do it long enough...
He might explode.
He might be able to breathe.
Oh.
And he'll just laugh and laugh and laugh, and you won't hear him again.
It's the perfect murder.
That's it.
I can't believe that he's told both Adrian Allen and Clive Bull, and me, that we're all his favourite presenters.
Well...
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
He's Midge, isn't he?
He's bonkers, isn't he?
As soon as he comes on, he laughs.
Yeah. Andrew, I'll bear that in mind.
Oh, mate.
Cheers, thank you for that. Well, if any other tips on how I can murder off some of the other callers, 0870. Yes, Jason.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you got Repton?
Have I got what?
Repton.
Repton?
Yeah.
For the BBC?
Yeah.
I tried to play it today, but there was something wrong with it.
Like?
All the graphics were all messed up.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, it is. It was the first game I played, so I thought my computer was a bit dicky. So I loaded up Fortress instead. I really wanted to play Citadel, but I couldn't find it.
That's rubbish.
But I've got
Repton is the only way. It's the only way.
Well,
Have you got Life of Repton?
I haven't got Life of Repton. I've got Repton 1 and Repton 2.
Rubbish.
Well, shut up, man. Repton 2's good.
No, it's rubbish.
All right, well, I'll get... do you know, I looked at buying Life of Repton on eBay today. Maybe I'll get that. All right.
How much was it?
It was on disc. What?
No, you need to get the tape version. It's better.
Why is the tape version better?
It's on tape. You can listen to it in your Walkman and play the game.
Yeah, I don't want to listen to it. I just want to load it up quickly.
Yeah, well... It's a rubbish game anyway, sorry.
You just said it was a good game.
Yeah, I lied.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Cause some, conversation for your programme. It's going a bit downhill, really.
Your conversation for the programme is you phoning up and lying. Do you think that's an improvement on the rubbish we've had so far?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you must think lowly of this.
Yeah. Well, have a good rest of the show.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah, remember the Muffin Man.
Chris, when that idiot called up and spoke to you and said, he said, hello, LBC, what would you like to say to him? What did he say that he wanted to say to me?
I think he called up during a very busy point of call screening where I wasn't able to gain his full point.
Right.
Therefore, him slipping through the system.
He slipped through the system, okay, well... Let's hopefully this next caller won't have slipped through the system. It's Jacon. Oh, God.
Hello?
Hello, Jacon.
Oh, hi, Ian. Hi, I played Super Soccer today at school.
You did what?
I played Super Soccer today.
What, with 4 teams?
Well, with like 4 teams of 5 in the playground.
And how did it go?
It was a little bit, sketchy because not everyone really knew what the rules were. I want to, like, confirm, are you going to put them on the internet or post them?
Yeah, possibly. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Super Soccer is my invention. I own it, so get off.
Yeah, I said you owned it, and I told
Good lad. As long as you're promoting that. It's it's a square football pitch.
Yeah, we have that.
4 goals.
Mm-hmm.
The 4 football teams.
Yeah.
Each team defends 1 goal, but they can score in any of the other 3 goals.
Okay, we did that, but we had, like, benches as the goals.
Right, okay. Why would you have benches?
Because we didn't have 4 goals. We had, like, 2 big goals on either end, but then we thought, wait, we don't have 4 goals, so...
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
And then, so we had our 5 teams, and,
5 teams, did you
no,
say?
4 teams.
4 teams, yeah.
And then, it was going well, and then we thought, because it was a draw...
Yeah.
We could, like, put in 2 balls.
That's it. When it's a draw, you have an extra ball.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
That was good, but then apparently it was getting, too dangerous, so we had to stop.
Whoa. Who said it had to stop?
One of the, like, dinner ladies.
Oh, silly mare. That's the point. It's meant to be a little bit rough and tumble.
I know, but I told her, because she looked like the person that would listen to LBC, and she does, but she doesn't listen to your show.
No,
She wouldn't know.
I bet she listens to Steve Allen.
Probably.
Dinner ladies listen to Steve Allen. The people, innovators and adapters like yourself, who are prepared to take on new and exciting challenges, such as Super Soccer : Double Football, listen to this show and Clive Bull's show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but was it... Obviously, it's early days, and we need to iron out a few kinks.
Yeah.
But as the first person ever to instigate a game of Super Soccer, Jacon,
Yep.
do you think it's got potential?
I think it's definitely got potential. People were enjoying it, but it just needs ironing out.
Leave it to me. We'll
then.
sort it out. Cheers for that, Jacon.
Wait, do you actually want to know what batteries are? Because I learned about it in physics.
Okay, yes.
Do you?
Yeah, I do want to know what batteries are.
Okay, basically, you know how it's got the plus and the negative?
Yes.
That's like a positive cathode and a negative anode.
Okay, you've already started using technical words.
Okay, like a cathode is just like a positive rod, and an anode is like a negative
So
rod.
it's you can just still say positive and negative.
Positive and negative.
Right. We know you've taken us no further. We're still at 0.0 now.
Yeah. Okay, and then when they're put in liquid, they generate an electromagnetic charge through chemical energy.
Yeah.
Because like liquid being the acid.
Yes.
And then that creates electrical energy, basically. And that's how they get power.
1 second. Chris, having heard Jacon's explanation of how batteries work, do you now know, and be honest, how batteries work?
Are we talking about batteries?
Yeah. Jacon, good effort, but maybe a little bit too complicated for us thickos here, because I ain't got no clue. Gareth, do you know how batteries work now?
That was the most awful explanation of how a battery works.
It didn't really help the cause, did it?
It was a pile of scruttox and follows. That's what it was.
Wow.
It was awful.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Can you explain batteries better?
Let me think. I probably can. I'm just trying to get my brain. I rang up about something entirely different, but I'll do this bit first if it helps.
Okay. Well, you've just dissed a 15-year-old. Prove yourself a man. Come on, Gareth. Prove yourself better than a 15-year-old.
I don't need to prove myself a man. I've got plenty of people around here who point at me and see that man, he's a bad man. And usually that tells me I'm a man.
A bad man, okay. Right.
Yes, bad man.
Okay, well, come on, bad man, tell me how a battery works. You can't do it.
Yes, I can.
Go on, then.
Two different... But basically, he was right about the anode and cathode, except we got them reversed the wrong way round.
Well, don't use technical words.
Okay, non-technical.
You're speaking to an idiot here in the world of batteries. I want to know... by the end of this conversation, how a battery works.
Okay, are you cognizant of the concept that all liquids have molecules floating around in them?
What does cognizant mean?
Do you understand? Sorry.
No.
Right, all liquids have atoms floating around in them which contain electrons.
No, they don't. What, water is electrical?
Well, basically, we are electrical. You are a carbon-based life form with lots of electric current through it. You are basically electrical.
But what about water?
Water has lots of electricity floating in what's called a latent state. It's ready to be harnessed. You just need the right bits to make it happen.
Okay. Is that why if there's like electricity going through water, you die? If I was in the bath and the toaster fell in...
You die because it's everywhere and it covers your entire body. It's a very poor conductor of electricity. But you know, like if you get an electric shock between your thumb and your forefinger, it hurts a bit, but it doesn't kill you.
Right.
But if you get the same electric shock between the thumb on one hand and the forefinger on the other hand, it could possibly kill you purely because it goes through your entire body.
Right.
In the same way as if you apply electric charge to a bath of water and you're in it, it goes everywhere. Hence the likelihood you're going to kill yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what that's about. But the battery thing is by using different metals, you effectively increase the likelihood that you're going to strip those electrons off, hence causing an electric current.
Right, but how does a battery work?
That's what I just told you.
Oh, for God's sakes, I didn't follow it.
All right, I'll do it slower.
No, don't worry. Why
Okay.
Oh, that was good. That was a good voice.
Thank you.
Right, go on. What did you call in for then, Garrett?
You had a gentleman before. I'm going to bash somebody else. You had a gentleman before. I know how much you like it when people ring up wanting to bash people. When I'm ready to bash someone.
What?
So, well, you do. You like it.
This
Ian.
This is a peaceful show based on the concept
Ian,
of love and unity.
You may love yourself to be conceptually a Buddhist, but in actual fact, you're warlike.
All right, bring it on. You're scaring me, Gareth.
Well, I've been reading the Emperor Sun Tzu. You know the art of war and all the rest of it.
Okay.
So, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, is it Sun Tzu? Sorry.
Just get to the point.
I'm trying to.
Well, do it.
Very long-winded effort. I'm trying my best here.
I'm going to send you to the quiet room in a minute.
No, please, not the quiet room.
You would not survive in a quiet room.
No, there's too much noise there.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's creepiness. Oh, I feel dirty talking to this man. Come on.
Dirty.
Get to the point.
We'll have a nice virtual wash in a minute. Now,
get to the blooming point.
The internet.
Yes.
What's that about a satellite? Unbelievable. What a pile of donkey's horse poo.
Are you saying that Dion saying that the internet is controlled by one satellite is... You're saying... Gareth, let me get right. You're saying that's inaccurate?
Okay, listen to this. What am I doing now? Right? I'm cackling and laughing very loudly.
Yes.
The reason I'm cackling and laughing very loudly is because what he's talking that as well is because that gentleman was talking the biggest loads of cods, wallops,
right? Okay,
doo-doos.
Yes. Okay. Do you know what codswallop is? Do you know what codswallop is?
No, but I'm about to find out.
I can't remember it well enough to tell you. Isn't codswallop? Yeah, I know exactly what codswallop is, right?
Well, what is it then? Come on.
Right, wallop.
You think it's so clear?
Wallop used to... No, I could be wrong on this. I think this is true. I got this from James H. Reeve. But didn't wallop used to be a drink, right?
I have no idea about that sort of thing. First of all, I'm a teetotal.
Well, so am
I'm
I.
like you, except not with vegetables.
Wallop used to be like a drink, and it used to come in a bottle.
Yes.
And, but there was a particular brand of wallop made by...
I'm sorry, you're talking about drink, and I find that whole thing confusing.
Made by Cod. Okay,
rubbish.
A company called Cod. But the Cod's
You're
wallop...
making this up. You're making this up.
I'm not making this up. I'm sure this is right. But their product was bottled so badly...
Can Agent Chris get this on Wikipedia right now? Because I think with...
He's not allowed to use the computer after 9:30.
What?
Yes. Well, Gareth, you're the weirdest man I've ever spoken to. You've got 30 seconds to finish your phone call.
Once upon a time there was a story...
Oh, dear, we ran out of time there. I'm sure, someone can back me up in the last 15 minutes, that wallop is a drink, and Cod's wallop, Cod made this drink, and it was a bottle that had what do you call it? A marble was the stopper, okay? So the marble would stop right. Play the blooming travel thing. Do it quickly, Amanda. I'm on Wikipedia now.
Fine, okay, let's start off with
Iain Lee's Good Evening.
Okay, we haven't got much time now because I have to sneak off to Leicester Square. Now, Howlow auction time, everyone, and in Howlow every day this week, we're giving you the chance to bag one of our brilliant Dell laptops. Don't forget, the lowest unique bid wins the auction in Howlow. The lowest bid in pence, unmatched by any other player by the end of the auction. You've only got until 11:30 tonight. Why is it when I say times, I looked at the clock then? So you only got until 11:30. I looked up then. Why? Why?
You just check in...
Don't get involved in this one, Chris. You muffed up the last one. Let's not lose another sponsor. You only have until 11:30pm tonight to get your bids in. To bid, text the letters LBC, then your bid in pence to 88821. Hit it, Helen. Not there again. Never there. For the legal disclaimer.
Bidders must be over 16. Bids cost £1.50. Standard network rate applies and you have a limited number of bids. See lbc.co.uk for full terms and conditions.
Andy, give me the codswallop.
Oh, hi, Ian. Yeah, codswallop. It's from Billingsgate Market.
Yes?
And wallop is the rubbish and the intestines.
You're wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. And I'll tell you what it is. He's wrong. From the Wikipedia. There are two possible origins of look, you look at it 'cause you don't believe it. The second and more popular etymology places the word's origin in the brewing industry. In 1876, British soft drink maker Hiram Codd designed and painted a bottle designed specifically for fizzy drinks. Though his cod neck bottle was a success, alcohol drinkers disparaged Codd's invention. So it was a soft drink, boozers didn't like it, often saying it was only good for wallop, a slang term for beer in the late 19th century. The term soon became codswallop and was eventually used for anything of low quality or rubbish. Ladies and gentlemen, you see? I actually know stuff. Now look up Tobias Pockets. Huh?
But can't people go onto Wikipedia and write whatever they want?
Oh, you're saying that I went and did that during the travel?
Yeah.
Why don't we AQA it, Helen? Helen is in the Barnet.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Helen.
I have an idea on how you can get to Leicester Square on time.
Oh, OK, this would better be good.
Is Clive there?
Well, no.
In the building?
Yeah, he is. I can't ask Clive to do another sneaky 10 minutes for me.
Or tell Adrian Allen, then.
Well, Adrian Allen probably could. He's in. Ridiculous. No, because I owe Clive 15 minutes already, so,
Or get Chris to do it.
Oh, you wouldn't want that. He's already got some very serious trouble with one of our sponsors.
Oh, well.
So I can't... It's a good idea, Helen, and thank you for the suggestion.
Oh, and Ian?
Yes?
Ian?
Yes.
Go on www.itrix.com and click on Scary Optical Illusions. Make sure you have a spare pair of undies with you and glob you.
Yeah, OK. OK. I shan't, but thank you. Lynn is in the Notting Hill.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Hi, Lynn.
Oh, I've never spoken to you before, but I was just sort of sat here looking at my calendar when you were talking about May Day.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking, 2 weeks ago tonight, I was in the 100 Club, and I know you're quite selective with your music, and I'm sure you like R&B.
What?
And I just wanted to sort of boast about a band, the Ian Segal Band. Have you heard of them?
The who?
Ian Segal, Siegal.
I've never heard of the Ian Segal Band.
They're going to be really, really big. Howlin' Wolf and Big Mama Thornton, influenced by. And I was just wondering, it was his first time at the 100, but we've been following him around at the 8 Nothing But the Blues Club in Carnaby Street.
So when you say R&B, you mean like traditional R&B, not booty shaking?
Oh, no, traditional R. I mean, I used to be into it, and he's actually got me back into it. And we just had such a brilliant evening.
I must admit, I'm not a massive fan of R&B.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, I kind of like rock, which is obviously evolved from that. But I find R&B a little bit. Personally, I find it a little bit tedious, and it's not my cup of tea.
Oh, okay. Well, it was just an amazing evening, and I just wondered if anybody from LBC or whoever was there. Anyway, don't worry about
But the 100 Club's a great club, isn't it?
Isn't it fantastic?
It's superb. I was there a while ago, and I've just booked tickets to see my favourite comedian, David Cross, play there in June.
Okay.
It's a gorgeous little place.
Yeah, I saw it advertised, because I'm going to see Wilco Johnson on the 18th.
Oh, right, yes.
May, who's one of my sort of heroes.
Yeah. Go and see that. If you want to see a filthy American comedian, go and see David Cross.
Oh, I don't want to, thanks. But listen, I've got another idea of how you can get to Tottenham Court Road.
Oh, I don't want to hear that then. Brian.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
I'm all right. She was weird, wasn't she?
She was a little bit. Can I just say as well, you do have a lot of weirdos phoning up.
We may have got a new one now, Brian.
I doubt it very much. I know that makes a show, but you have got a lot of weirdos. I actually used to work with you quite a few years ago.
Oh, no, hang on a second.
No, you're slightly concerned, obviously.
In B-Jams?
No. In The Wonderful World of Rise.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was one of the cameramen, mate.
Oh, okay, yes. This is one of the few times I can actually say, I remember you.
I think you might be lying, but thanks anyway.
No, I do. You weren't. How do I say this delicately? You weren't. Are you a short lad?
Thanks. I was 5'9". As compared to you, I guess I was quite short.
I do. Yes, I do actually remember you.
Yes. Anyway, nice to speak to you again. But my point was,
yes.
I was just driving home and I heard the guy talking about the internet and satellites and all that kind of stuff. I was recently holidaying in Australia and staying with some friends who work for a massive company. He got drunk one night and then told me that basically the company that he works for runs the internet.
Shut up.
Which I've then found quite horrifying ever since.
So, have they got the switch that turns the internet on and off?
Apparently they house most of it.
It's got. I can believe that. It has to be traced back to one place.
I kind of thought it had to be some kind of corporation, but this whole company apparently is one of the biggest grossing companies every year, and yet it doesn't appear in the top 10.
Oh, hang on.
A little bit sinister.
It's like New World Order, isn't it?
Basically. And he only ever discusses it whenever he gets a little bit drunk.
Well, that's no good. If you can, get all the secrets out of him by just slipping some booze down his neck.
I won't say the name of the company, but anyone that watches 24, it's been mentioned repeatedly through the whole of this series.
Oh, really? I've not seen any of this series.
Yeah, well, it's on that, and apparently they run the internet.
Oh, Brian, you've got me very excited. Are you working on anything at the moment?
I'm about to start directing Big Brother again, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, best of luck.
Yeah, things haven't got any better.
Nice to speak to you, fella.
See you later, mate. Bye-bye.
There we go. What a small world. You know when you say, "Oh, I remember you," I never mean it. I actually remember him. He was a really nice bloke.
Good evening.
Okay, let's go to John in the Croydon.
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas.
Before I explain what a battery is, I need to clarify something about your Super Soccer double football game.
Yes.
In the normal football,
yes,
they do 2 ends and then they swap over at half-time and swap over the goals.
Correct.
In your 4-sided version, are they going to have 4 quarters where they take it in turns to do each of the goals?
I'm glad you asked that. Yes, every quarter they move around one goal.
Right, that's sorted out then. Anyway, a battery.
I guess.
If you get a lemon.
What?
Get a lemon.
What, now?
Well, no, afterwards.
You're leaving a pause as though you're expecting me to just reach round and grab a lemon and, I have no lemons.
Well, no, hypothetically,
yes.
You get a lemon,
yes.
You stick a piece of copper into the lemon,
yes,
and also stick a piece of zinc into the lemon so that the 2 bits of metal are about 1 inch apart, but
yes,
not actually touching.
Yes.
And then you touch both bits of the metal sticking out of the lemon with your tongue, and you'll feel a sort of tingling thing. And that's because all the electricity in the lemon does not like one of the bits of metal, and it likes the other bits of the metal, so it sort of goes round in a circle from one to the other.
I've seen clocks powered by potatoes.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing.
Yes.
And that's the sort of battery that the ancient Egyptians had.
Right. But how does a battery work?
Well, you sort of get a lemon and stick bits of metal in it, and it tingles.
But how does a normal battery work?
Well, it's a more modern, fangled version of the same sort of thing, with sort of magic chemicals in it.
With magic chemicals. I thought it might be. Verinda, what do you want?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this football thing you got.
Yeah, you've been on once already. You know the rule.
Yeah, I know. Just a one-off. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So, if you missed today's show, it sounded like this.
We're going to go over now, live to Andy Crane in 3D.
Eu queria falar para você, Iain Lee, você é o grande apresentador no rádio.
I just don't like it. Oh, well, forget it then. You muddled through, yeah. It was a good show.
The thing about Nick Ferrari, he says what everyone else is thinking. What was that noise? What's Helen doing?
Pussyfooting.
Guess I've just seen next door.
Sexy ladies?
Rubbing that desk off.
They're what?
They're rubbing that desk off.
Okay.
If you're heading into the Camden area, then watch out because there's a black bag on the high street there, so traffic obviously having to swerve to avoid that one.
That's just a chant.
Yeah, that's a chant, and that is not a song.
Was Agent Chris bullying Helen today?
A little bit, and I don't want any bullying in here. It's not nice.
Tell him no bullying allowed in the studio.
No, only I'm allowed to do the bullying.
Doesn't even know he's called Nick Ferris.
No, he doesn't know. He thinks that after James O'Brien does 10 minutes of the show, LBC shuts down.
That's right.
And that's it. Which, in many ways, it does. Has Clive Bull sheared a sheep?
Good evening.
It's not bad, is it? What do you reckon, Vinny?
Yeah,
That's the third time you're wrong. You've broken the rules.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's it. I'm going to dash off to Leicester Square. Fingers crossed I can make it. I shall be back tomorrow at 7. Clyde's up next. I don't think there's anything else. No, that's about it, I think, yeah.